Hi, I'm Sydney,
And I'm Nathan.
and we're on homecoming court this year.
Hi, I'm Taylor,
Hi, I'm Brady.
and we're on the homecoming court.
Hi, my name's Mia, and I'm on the cheer team.
I'm Landon, I'm in football.
And then we're on the Hoko court this year.
Hi, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Maximo, and we're on homecoming court.
Hi, I'm Annabelle Bearhorst.
Hi, I'm Baxton Harrison.
And we're representing your senior homecoming court.
We've been dating for 11 months now.
We met, we go to church together, and then we did, it's called confirmation at our church. It's like a 2-year, once-a-week thing, and so we were both at that together.
He actually asked me at homecoming last year, so it's kind of a full circle moment.
Like we would go to after football games, we'd hang out. And so it's kind of like a full circle moment because now it's homecoming.
Yeah.
And we kind of started dating around homecoming last year.
Full year now.
We have been dating for 2 years and 3 months.
We got together during kind of homecoming last year, so it was always a thought.
We met our freshman year in Spanish class, and we used to have big arguments in our Spanish class. We did not like each other, but then we started becoming friends, and now we're dating.
We've been dating for like 7 months almost, 6.5.
When we first started dating, I never thought about running for homecoming court, but we ran last year, and it was awesome. So here we go.
Wait, don't say that.
Here we go. Oh, we ran last year, and it stunk.
No.
I hated it.
I'm just excited for the experience, getting to be on like the Jeeps and doing it with Brady. And
I'm excited for the ceremony, before the game, because I'll be in my pads and she'll be in a dress, and it'll be super fun. I'm just excited to even make it in the court, to be honest.
Probably the thing I'm most excited for is the game, just because it's an opportunity to play in front of lots of people, which doesn't always happen. So.
And then I'm really excited for our cheer on Monday after the parade, our pep rally, because I think we did a really good job with it this year, and I think people are going to have a fun time watching it.
I'm happy to get to wear a dress on the court. It'll be fun.
We're honored to be representing the senior class, but the thing I'm looking forward to the most about homecoming court is seeing her in a dress.
We're really excited to get dressed up.
I'm most looking forward to being on the parade and seeing everyone. And I think that'll be fun. And then the football game, obviously. I love being in the stands, yelling things to the other football team to make them mess up.
Just to make some memories, It's our senior year and we just want to have a fun year.
I'm just most excited to be able to spend time with him.
What I'm looking to get out of homecoming court is just getting good pictures and making really good memories.
Vote for us. It's a little late for that, but do what you
I
want.
hope you did vote for us.
Hope you did, definitely.
Yeah.
I think people should vote for us because, I don't know, we're like the iconic cheer football duo. So we're going to be in uniform on Hoko Day, so that's always cute. And we've been together for a pretty long time.
Which isn't the longest, but who cares?
People should vote for us because we're your favorite couple.
Yep.
People should vote for us because I think we represent this grade well, just sports and academically.
People should vote for us because we're super cool and we're probably the funniest couple out there. And we're great, so.
I agree.
Most Friday nights, I'm cheering at the games.
So if you hear us cheering, please feel free to join in and don't just stare at us.
I'm a cheerleader of the cheerleaders. Of the cheerleader.
Okay. Make sure to dress up for the homecoming themes. They're so much fun, and just make sure when you go to the game you are hype and excited for this Charger win.
See you guys at the homecoming game.
I hope to see you at the game this Friday.
Go Chargers!
Go
Chargers! See you at the homecoming game.
grader, Brock Miller. Brock shows great character even when no one is looking. He offers to open and hold doors, helps younger students, and helps anything that needs to be done in the classroom and around campus. He is extremely respectful all the time. He never says an unkind word to or about anyone who defends and protects the underdog. Brock is confident but not cocky and has a way of being friends with everyone. He is greatly respected by his classmates because he is honest, because of his honesty and integrity. Brock is an athlete that takes pride in his accomplishments, but is always willing to stop to help others. Brock is extremely deserving of this award. We are proud to have Brock represent Kendall Elementary as Westward Environmental Player of the Game. Congratulations to Brock.
We welcome you to our 2024 Boerne Champion High School Homecoming Coronation. Over the past few weeks, the students at Champion voted for their homecoming class representatives, and tonight we ask that you turn your attention to the field as we present the 2024 Homecoming Court. For our freshman representatives, we have Haley Failer and William Cleveland. Haley is the daughter of Brian and Tiffany Corey. Haley was on the middle school volleyball and track teams, and she currently serves as the team captain for the freshman volleyball team at Champion. She is also involved in the Health Science P-Tech program. When Haley is not on the volleyball court, she spends time with her family and friends. She enjoys taking pictures, going out to eat with friends, and building Legos with William. Escorting Haley is William Pleasing.
I did get a picture.
Thank you.
Okay. Awesome.
Last year, he served as
I appreciate it.
of NJHS and was the starting center for his middle school and AAU basketball teams. When he's not on the court or in the gym, you can find Will in the kitchen making fried rice or protein shakes. He also enjoys playing the guitar, gaming, taking Haley paddleboarding, and annoying his two sisters, Caitlin and Emily. Next up, we have our sophomore representatives, Sophie DeCola and Brooks Franzen. Sophie is the daughter of Joe and Andrea DeCola. Sophie is the JV cheer captain and a member of Student Council General Membership, as well as the Women's Service Club. Sophie enjoys hanging out with friends, cheer, running, going to the beach, and shopping. Escorting Sophie is Brooks Karanzik. Brooks is the son of Steve and Kristen Karanzik. Brooks is the JV starting linebacker for Champion and the commentator for the Chargers Youth Football Program. He enjoys playing football, fishing, and hanging out with friends. One of Brooks' accomplishments is pulling Sophie DeCola. Our juniors are represented by Adrian Serini and Nathan Ryan. Adrian is the daughter of Anthony and Marcy Serini. Adrian is the captain of the varsity cheer team and a member of HOSA. She enjoys playing girls lacrosse, spending her free time with Nate, and going out with friends. Escorting Adrian is Nathan Ryan. Nate is the son of Veronica Ryan. Nathan is a varsity
Trying
football
to get
player,
up here
the
is a
cross
hassle.
captain,
Trying
and a
now.
member of the Red Cross Club. He is also an all-state lacrosse player and enjoys hanging out with friends, building Legos with family, listening to Feed, and hanging out with his best buddy, Coach Garabay. And finally, our class of 2025 senior representatives. Our first senior representative is Sydney Jeffrey. Sydney is the daughter of Jen and Debbie Jeffrey. Sydney is the varsity cheer co-captain, president of Young Hearts Teen Dating Violence Prevention Program, and a UCA All-American cheerleader. Sydney is involved on the Champion Varsity Cheer Team, NHS, National Science Honor Society, Student Advisory Council, NCL, and Young Hearts. She enjoys watching the sunset, shopping with friends, attending A&M games, baking with Nathan, and volunteering with Love Kendall County Kids. After high school, Sydney plans to attend Texas A&M University and major in business. Escorting Sydney is Nathan Bell. Nathan is the son of Darren and Charlotte Bell. Nathan is on the varsity football and boys soccer teams. He is a Science Honor Society officer as well as a member of NHS, Athletic Leadership Council, and the Young Men's Service League. He enjoys spending time with Sydney and friends, going to youth group, and playing with his dogs. Nathan is undecided on where he wants to go to college, but he plans to major in pre-med. Next up is senior Annabelle Bearhurst. Annabelle is the daughter of Bart and Candace Bearhurst. Annabelle is a member of NHS, National Science Honor Society, and Athletic Leadership Council, as well as the varsity cheer team. She enjoys traveling, dressing up, taking pictures, F&L, and hanging out with Bexon. After high school, Annabelle plans to go to college out of state to become a dermatologist. Escorting Annabelle is Bexon Harrison. Bexon is the son of Corey and Kate Harrison. Bexon is a 3-time All-American in swimming and water polo. He holds first team All-State
One of the best water polo players in the
goals
state.
this season in water polo.
Really?
Yeah.
Bexon
They have
is
the
also
water
a
polo
member
here?
of the
Yep.
Athletic Leadership
good.
Council.
They've been
He
state
enjoys
runner-up
swimming and water
last 2 years.
polo, playing spikeball, and traveling
That
with
guy,
Bexon.
he's good.
After high school, Bexon plans on attending a college located on the East Coast to study engineering and continue his swimming career.
He's better on water polo.
Next, we have senior Kaylee Melendez. Kaylee is the daughter of Lisa and Victor Melendez. She serves as the president of HOSA and is a member of the Champion Environmental Club and BISD Student Advisory Council.
I see a
Kaylee
couple football
enjoys
players, but three,
spending time
three
in
or
the
four.
sun, binge watching shows and movies,
88,
and beating
one.
everyone in family game night. Kaylee plans to go to
Lampkin,
college to study
Bell,
pre-med or biology, to become a
and
pediatric surgeon, or psychology
Ryan.
to become a psychiatrist.
Tonight.
Escorting Kaylee is Maximo Caceres. Maximo is the son of Leonardo Caceres and Maria Ruiz. He is a member of the
Dad didn't
National
make it
Honor Society,
No.
Science and English Honor
One of
Society,
our good
and he
family
serves as the
friends,
president of
her
Impact
senior
Club
night
and
for
SMH.
volleyballs tonight.
Maximo enjoys hanging out
Fred?
with friends,
Fred?
camping,
No, and
traveling,
for Johnson.
mixed martial arts, and fishing. After high school, Maximo plans to attend Texas A&M or UTSA and major in chemical engineering. Next, we have senior Taylor Burke. Taylor is the daughter of Eric and Vanessa Burke. She is a member of the National Honor Society and National Charity League, as well as a teen advocate for the Kendall County Women's Shelter. Taylor is a part of the varsity girls soccer and basketball teams at Champion, where she earned academic all-district honors this past season. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with her friends, family, and Brady, as well as watching sunsets and taking her dog on walks. Taylor plans on going to an in-state university to pursue a career in the medical field. Escorting Taylor is Brady Lampkin. Brady is the son of David and Kathy Lampkin. He is a Champion Way Award recipient and maintains a 4.0 GPA, as well as an academic all-district honors for football. Brady is a youth group leader at Mission City Church, one of our varsity football team captains, and a 12-time national champion head coach on College Football 25. After high school, he plans on attending the University of Oklahoma to study biology and attend med school with the goal of becoming an orthopedic surgeon. And finally, we have senior Mia Hans. Mia is the daughter of Jason and Sharon Hans. Mia is a UCA All-American cheerleader, AP Capstone Diploma recipient, and an AP Scholar with distinction. She's a member of the Champion Varsity Cheer Team, National Charity League, Student Council, NHS, NEHS, and National Science Honor Society. Mia loves wake surfing at the lake, going to concerts with friends, cheering on the football team, and trying new coffee shops with Landon. After high school, Mia plans to attend TCU or Texas A&M University to become a lawyer. Escorting Mia is Landon Kolachny. Landon is the son of Ken and Lori Kolachny. Landon is a 2024 district champion and junior Olympic qualifier in pole vault. He is also a fourth-year member of the Architecture Club. Landon loves going to church every Sunday with Mia, snowboarding and wakeboarding, and playing basketball, golf, pickleball, and disc golf with his friends. After high school, Landon plans to attend Texas A&M University to study architecture and continue his pole vaulting career. We want to thank everyone that participated in voting for this year's homecoming court. Let's give another round of applause to our underclassmen representatives. Haley and William, Sophie and Brooks, Adrian and Nathan. And now for your 2024 Homecoming Court winners. This year's Duke is Maximo Caceres. This year's Duchess is Sydney Jeffrey.
Nathan Bell better be pink. What happened to Nathan Bell? I feel bad. Why didn't they choose the couple?
This year's Prince is Nathan Bell.
Oh yeah! Yeah! Nathan Bell!
This year's Princess is Mia Hans. Your 2024 Homecoming King is Brady Lampkin. And your 2024 Homecoming Queen is Taylor Burke. Congratulations to all of our winners, and have a great night. Go Chargers!
Watch him tear. He's a fucking wide receiver. 10 sacks as a wide receiver. Watch him get Nick Chubb. Watch him get like Nick Chubb and Ryan Shazier all in one play. He's gonna get two. No. You know what happened to Ryan Shazier, right? Ryan Shazier got paralyzed. Oh, I saw that, yeah. What's that, I don't know.
attending, and we are pleased to welcome you today to Champion High School. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics, and our student athletes recognize that judgment calls made by the officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning.
Dear parents and fans,
on the court or on the field,
it gets very intense.
And at the end of the game,
we remain humble in victory and gracious in defeat.
We need you to help us in respecting sportsmanship in competition.
Please do not engage in disrespectful conduct,
including verbal abuse to opponents, officials, and coaches.
Whether in social media or in the stands,
please remember the value and purpose of educational-based athletics.
On behalf of Boerne ISD Athletics,
we ask everyone to assist us in benching bad behavior
and support the Texas Way campaign that promotes good sportsmanship.
Your behavior has an impact.
Eyes and ears of students are watching and learning from you.
Thank you for supporting Boerne ISD Athletics.
This is one of those opportunities we hear about collaboration and how important industry is. This is what makes Boerne ISD so special, that we've actually implicated community partners with industry partners. And this marriage is just, well, it's why we're here tonight. Lincoln Electric is the world's largest manufacturer of welding equipment. They support us. They also support Joe and Amanda Martin within Martin Bros Custom. So that's how we met each other.
Learning that this opportunity was coming to us is pretty special. We're just, to be able to show our projects on a stage like this, it's really amazing. And to have an opportunity to speak about our experiences and what it means to be a part of something like this is really special.
For me, I think the most exciting part of the project was probably designing it, actually. I got to take kind of a more leadership step in designing it through CAD. And so that was a really cool opportunity for me because it's something that I've been working on for the last couple of years of how to use it, how to do it.
I think some of the challenges started, as any project, started right from the beginning. Really just getting what was in our brains on a sheet of paper sounds easy, but it's actually extremely difficult. And that's where the whole project began. And that lays the foundation for how the rest of the project's going to go.
This project has helped me tremendously growing as a welder and a student, because as a welder, you never truly master your craft. You're just getting better and learning. And with this project, it's just new challenges that every other project brings, and it just helped grow my skills.
It helped me grow as a welder and a student as a student, we learned lots of teamwork, dedication, responsibility, and work ethic. And as a welder, I got to learn how to weld on pipe and square tubing, especially 90-degree angles.
The real design problem was trying to design a gate that is worthy enough to go in front of a man that's building $500,000 to $1 million cars. And Most of the time during gate construction, you want to be able to keep the gate low to the ground so livestock doesn't go underneath it. So be it that it was for a custom car builder, we were able to really get creative within our designs.
You know, I've seen sketches of it, kind of rough sketches, but you know, kind of when you see it in person, it kind of takes your breath away, really. You know, and you think, well, it's just a gate, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears with these students, and just a lot of innovation. You know, there's a lot of geometry, a lot of fabrication, just a lot of thinking, a lot of passion that went into it. So just to see it in person, it's really kind of, it's like, wow, you know. I do this every day, and it takes my breath away. You know, from what they learn in here. They don't only learn skills, they're learning how to work together, how to build, you know, confidence in themselves. And to me, really, they can take this confidence and go start their own company. You know, it's going to be the centerpiece of my business, so I can't wait to put it up.
Such a momentous occasion because this building represents more than just a building. This building represents the future, and this building represents all that Viola Wilson brought to the teaching profession.
Here and now, this is where it all begins, and here and now, we're gonna take the world by storm. Here we come, like just an open book. So here we are, nothing can stop us now. Here and now, this is where it all begins.
It was really great for us to see this school named after her. She would have been the first one to probably slap me on the arm and say, "Oh, Charles, I didn't deserve this," you know. But that's just the way she was. But she was special to everyone.
Hey friends, I want to tell you about the Empowered Partner Program. It's a special program where local businesses and organizations promise to help us if we ever feel unsafe or need support. If you're in a tough spot, you can look for places with an Empowered Partner sticker on their door or window. It's great to know there are always safe places where we can go and get the help we need. Remember, you are not alone. There's always someone ready to support you in our community.
Every day, we come to school to learn, grow, and have fun. But safety is always our top priority. Whether it's bullying, mental health, suicide, or dangerous behavior, if you see something, say something. Sometimes we might notice something unusual or concerning. It's important to know that if you see something, you should say something, either in person or anonymously, using our QR code. If you notice someone being bullied, struggling with mental health, talking about suicide, or engaging in dangerous behavior, it's important to speak up.
Remember, if you see something,
say something.
Back at Boerne ISD Stadium for homecoming and the district home opener for the Boerne champion Chargers. They play host to the Seguin Matadors, who are on a 2-game winning streak and looking to improve to 2-0 in District 13 5A Division I. Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights here in Boerne, Texas. I'm Sam Kamen alongside Kerry Barbosa. And we got a good matchup here in District 13 5A Division I between the Matadors and the Chargers. The Chargers 3-1, 0-1 in district play. Seguin 2-2, 1-0 in district play. And Kerry, for these Chargers, they're happy to be back at home after their first tough showing of the 2024 season.
Yeah, and when you say that they're 0-1 in district, that is the key, because Coach Ellis feels like they have to win this game. He doesn't feel like they can be 0-2 in district. And to get the path that they figure they have to get on to get to the playoffs does not include losing to Seguin. So he basically is calling this a must-win. And in the district they're in, with the teams that are in it, sitting at 0-2 would be a pretty tough road to make the playoffs.
It's one of the toughest districts in 5A Division I. They lost to one of the projected winners with Smithson Valley, but then you throw in Piper, New Braunfels, Wagner's, all that made the playoffs last year or projected to make the playoffs. These are two teams projected to finish just outside. Champion at 5th, Seguin at 6th, and you look at Seguin they're on a 2-game winning streak, including a 37-30 win versus Victoria East last week. Taking a look there at head coach Craig Daly, he's got to like where his ball club's at.
Yeah, and they're playing well. Like you said, they've won 2 in a row. Stumbled a little bit out of the gate, but have been winning. And this is a team with a lot of speed. They have a very good, tall quarterback. It's a 6'6". You can see over the line, and he's got some fast receivers, speedy guys to get the ball to.
Champion won the toss and will receive. Gabe Hernandez sends it away to one of the up man. He catches it around the 25, gets to just about the 35. Mark Thompson on the return, and that's where we will get to see our first look here in week number 5 from Julian Navarrete. Just under 1,000 passing yards, 8 total touchdowns, 7 throwing touchdowns to just 1 interception, but had his first rough game of the season versus the Smithson Valley Rangers.
Yeah, last week, and that was one thing that Coach Ellis said. We're kind of a young team. We hadn't played like a young team, but he said last week we kind of did. It kind of showed our youth last week, and so let's see if they can get that behind them and play a solid game today.
He's going to throw on the first play of the game. Corner route is caught. Nice catch and throw between Navarrete and William Burgess with the reception.
Well, Navarrete did a good job of letting Burgess get to the spot. So he's just waiting on him right there. Then when he makes the turn out, that's when he makes the throw.
Throwing at a 67% completion percentage. Tried to go to the opposite side with Brady Lampkin just a little bit behind and off the hands. 2nd and 10.
That was a 24-yard pitch and catch on that previous play.
10th catch for Burgess. Running the speed option to the right is Navarrete. Gets stops, cuts it back, and a gain of 3 will make it 3rd and 7 from the Matador 42.
Yeah, he's not a big rusher, Navarrete. 34 carries for 41 yards, and they got 29 of that in one carry.
Quick pitch and catch is caught short of the sticks, and he's going to be short. Inbounds was Brady Lampkin for his first reception on 2 targets. And it'll be 4th and 2. They're going to change personnel to Garland Whitehead. He's the backup punter, but also the backup quarterback.
Yeah, and he's kind of more the running. He's more the Wildcat quarterback that'll run it. And they've got some of the bigger guys in there, kind of the jumbo package. Let's see what they do.
4th and 2. Read option. He's going to keep it. He's got the first down and more. And you see that big frame of Garland Whitehead. Take a look here at that run. Just QB power.
Yep. And everybody stacked to the left, and then it was just like a zone read. He saw the lane, just took it straight up the middle. Good job by that line, blowing the Matador defenders back a little bit.
So Julian Navarrete back in. Another quick hitch. And that'll be a first down completion. This time Brogan Dempsey with a reception.
Well, Seguin brought pressure, and so Navarrete did a good job of reading that, seeing the defense. He knew how to get rid of it fast. It makes a nice dump pass right there. Gets him a first down.
And coming up a little gimpy on the play was Abron Acuna, the junior defensive back who made the tackle and come off the field and get looked at. So now 1st and 10 from the 18. In the red zone are the Chargers on their opening drive. In the pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, looking for the end zone. He's got a man, and he's open. Touchdown, William Burgess. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And back to their good colors are the Chargers.
Well, look how long he has to sit back there. He just kind of waits, no real pressure. He kind of has to wait to Burgess to get open, and he has the time because of that the line bought him all that time to sit back in the pocket and wait it out. Didn't even have to scramble, really. And just once his receiver got open, just made a nice throw.
Nathan Bell on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. The kick is good. 9:49 left in the first quarter. Boerne Champion opens with the touchdown. More from Boerne ISD Stadium in a few moments.
Oh, well.
Back at Boerne ISD Stadium, a nice-looking drive to start out the game for Boerne Champion. We'll get you the drive summary from Carey after this kickoff. They go short. Fielded
Look out.
Outside the 20, and he's got a lane down the sideline. And just stepping out of bounds, that looks like it was Nick Henry, the speedster.
Yeah, and of all the guys you don't want to run the ball, that's the guy if you're champion. He's a 4.4 guy, Nick Henry is, and he's fast, and he almost broke that one.
6 returns for 87 yards on this season, along of 42. They're going to set up shop at the Charger 31, but before we get to that, what was that last scoring drive like?
7 plays, 66 yards, and it took 2:11 off the clock, 18-yard touchdown pass from Navarrete to Burgess.
So now we get our first look at Corey Daly, the coach's son, at 6'6", 180, 5 wide. He's got a wide open man at the end zone. one-play touchdown. And it's Jacob Burns with the touchdown reception, his first of the season.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but it looked like the quarterback, Daly, wanted to run it, and he sees the receiver wide open out as a busted coverage. Look, there's not even a defender within 10 yards of him, and Burns kind of bobbled it a little, but he did catch it, and easy touchdown.
On for the extra point is Gabe Hernandez, and that kick is good. So we got one-play drive for Seguin. It's a touchdown, all square at 7 here in Boerne, Texas.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
Coach Ellis not happy with that defensive drive for the Chargers. It was just a one-play drive for the Matadors, a 31-yard pitch and catch between Corey Daly and Jacob Burns that took 9 seconds off the clock. And that has knotted this game at 7 apiece. Both the offenses clicking on their first drives.
Well, and that one, it started because of the return of Henry. I wouldn't kick him anymore. He had a great return that set him up deep in charge of territory. So kick away from the fast guy.
About a 50-yard kickoff return there, fielded this time by Garland Whitehead inside the 5. And he is laid a lick short of the 25. On the hit was number 38, Josiah Herrera.
Yeah, it's got some room, and then all of a sudden momentum just kind of stops, goes backwards. That was a hard hit, but Garland, good job holding on to it.
And he's got a big frame where he can take those sorts of hits and shake them off. So here's our second look at Julian Navarrete throwing his 8th touchdown pass of this season. Had 4 versus United South, 3 in the air, 1 rushing. First down give to Brady Smith, and he fights his way to the 28.
Yeah, Brady Smith, leading rushers, got 300 yards on the ground, 45 carries. He's averaging 7 yards a pop, longest to 40 this season for him.
Second down. Navarrete is going to hold real quick, get more instructions from the sideline. Twins to either side of him. Smith to his right. Fakes it to Smith. Rolling to his left and tucking it down to run. And he loses a yard. No one was open down the field. So good job by the Matador defense. Tackle for loss. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Seguin did a good job of putting pressure on Navarrete. Didn't allow him, like we saw in that touchdown, where he was just able to sit back there and wait till somebody got open. Just nowhere to go with it.
Looking for a deep shot. He's got a man in and out of the hands. Brogan Dempsey was open down the sideline. Good job by Ezekiel De La O. The safety coming over and knocking that one away.
Yeah, De La O did not get a lot on it. He didn't get much on it, but he got enough. He got enough in the way to stop the catch from being made. So that was a good hustle right there, just to not give up on the play and just kind of concede the catch. He fought it to the end.
Carter Thompson to punt. 11th punt of the season.
Oh,
He hit a Matador in the back, and a Charger is on top of it. Brady Lampkin, right place at the right time. He was running for kick coverage. Another look here.
Wow.
Really unfortunate there. Hit Marcus Troy right in the shoulder pad. He's just trying to block Brady Lampkin down the field, and it's going to be a big turnover there for the Chargers.
Yeah, the Seguin player just running down the field, just like you said, just trying to be a part of the return team, set up a blocking wedge or whatever, and just hit him in the back almost like he threw it. That was a good game of tag with the punt.
So the first play from the Matador 46. He's trying to go for Dempsey again, and this time he comes down with the catch. Right at the 5, a 41-yard pitch and throw. And the Chargers have first and goal.
Yeah, so that other time he was open. The receiver was open, and they just went back to him and connects deep into Matador's territory.
So now Garland Whitehead is going to be in the shotgun at quarterback.
He can't throw out of it, but easily runs.
Parker Davis blocking ahead, and he's going to be a yard short. Davis, a defensive lineman in this goal line special. They're going to stay with the same personnel. Second and goal from the 1. Whitehead had the only touchdown last week in a 42-10 loss. And this time he's in the end zone once again. Touchdown champion. Garland Whitehead with the rushing touchdown. His 4th of the year. And just champion back on top.
Yep, just a zone read and just straight ahead. Fakes the handoff, and then the man he fakes it to is just ahead of him and blocking for him. Parker Davis blocking for him.
PAT up and good once again for Nathan Bell. He remains perfect on the season. 7:05 left in the first quarter. Champion back on top, 14-7.
Hey, I got another one for you. And just look at the hole in this line. You could drive a truck right through there. I mean, the refrigerator William Perry could get a first down there. But you know who's going to get their number called for this one? Yeah, that's right, Dr. Ferris. He's like a ligating linebacker. Boom, just like that. And that's why Ferris Orthodontics is going to get the MVP for this one.
Chargers back on top, 14-7 over Seguin. It was a muffed punt that hit a Matador in the back on a kick from Carter Thompson that put the Chargers in plus territory. They go 46 yards in 3 plays. Took just a little over a minute off the clock.
Yeah, and the 46 yards, they got 41 on that pass play to Dempsey, so got a big chunk of it. Boy, when you can get chunk plays as an offense, that really helps you out. That was half the length of the field in one play.
28 explosive plays by this Chargers offense this year coming into this game. This time they go the short pooch kick to the opposite side away from Nick Henry. No return there from Aiden Avila. And so starting in their own territory on their second drive will be Seguin.
Yeah, I'm sure after that return by Henry on that last kickoff, I'm sure that was the thing Coach Ellis said, all right, guys, that's one of the fastest guys in the state. Let's kick to the other side. Let's not give him the opportunity.
How does the saying go? Fool me once, shame on me. Yeah. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Yeah.
Something like that?
Something like that.
1st and 10 from the 27. It'll be a give. Ian Moreno, and he's going nowhere. Stopped for a loss. Seth Wood in there on the tackle. 22.5 tackles. Second most on the defensive line.
Yeah, Seguin, they like to throw, obviously. That's their strength, but you have to be able to run the ball.
2nd and 10. Play action. Rolling to his right. And it's deflected. Had 2 players in the area. Went off the hands of Lade Seidenberger. And then almost a chance there for Nick Henry.
Yeah, Henry Yep, one receiver thought it was his, and he got a hand on. I'm not sure who the quarterback was throwing to, but a couple guys had a chance at it.
So too hot for Seidenberger, and it's going to be 3rd and long now for Seguin. Trips to the right. Getting flushed out to his right. Daly extending the play, is going to make a long throw, and it's caught just outside the 30. It's the guy that had the touchdown catch, Jacob Burns, going up the ladder.
Oh, Burns having quite a game. And look at Daly. He knows he's going to take a hit. He's avoiding the defense, and he knows he's going to get popped, and he does. And it's just kind of a jump ball, and then Burns just goes up and gets it.
Gain of 40 there for Jacob Burns. First down give to Moreno. Wide open hole up the middle. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Cuts it back up. And down inside the 10 at the 6-yard line. Gain of 26 for Ian Moreno.
That was a good run, just straight up the middle. Look at the blocking by his offensive line. And then once he gets to that second level, you just kind of see the speed of Moreno.
1st and goal from the 6. Twins to either side. Moreno to Daly's right. Play action. Steps up into the pocket. No one open, and he is dragged down. A big sack for the champion defense. This time it's the Buck linebacker, Maddox Wildy.
Yeah, and that's the one where I would think Daly would just like to have that one again, just throw it away. It looked like he was going to try to throw it, decided not to, and then there was 3 charges around before he had the chance to even throw it again. So that's tough because you were at the 6, and now you're all the way back to the 14.
So 2nd and goal from the 13. Loss of 7 on that sack. A bunch set. Trips to the left. Looking to throw. Just a check down to Nick Henry. And they're going to force him out of bounds. A lot of east and west running for Henry. Could not get outside the Charger defense. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, good job by Jensen. See, he stays in front of him 34. And like you said, makes him go laterally and not letting him turn the corner and turn it upfield. Good job by Jensen, keeping him in front of him.
As well as Jonah Farias kind of had that coverage in the middle and forced him to Jensen. And Jensen making sure he did not pick up anything there. 3rd and 13. Got to get to the end zone. And he's going to throw this one away. Great pressure there from number 63, Chase Hollingsworth.
Yeah, I say this about Daly. He hangs into the very last second, doesn't he? That one big throw to Burns on this drive, he stayed in to the very end. Took a sack because he stayed in long, and this one he almost took another sack. He waits to the very last second.
So now it'll be Gabe Hernandez for the field goal attempt, 31 yards. Kick is up and good. So that with that score, we have a new score, 14-10 lead for Boerne champion. 4:23 to go from Boerne ISD Stadium. You're watching Texas High School football on the Chargers Sports Network.
Better service, faster results. Let Toyota Boerne be your next pick for service. We're family owned and operated. And with express maintenance at our state-of-the-art service center, you'll be in and out in a flash. Right now, get 50% off your next oil change and complimentary loaner cars and rentals. Plus, service from our Toyota certified technicians is a recipe for success. Don't wait. Experience Vic's Pick for yourself. If you want the job done right, schedule your next service at Toyota Boerne.
High-scoring affair here early, 14-10 lead for the Chargers. Matadors score on their second possession, a 31-yard touchdown, their first possession on one play, and a 31-yard field goal by Gabe Hernandez. He is 2 for 2 on the year now as Garland Whitehead fields this return. reverses the field entirely, still on his feet past the 40 and out at the 45. Great return there from Garland Whitehead.
Yeah, he faked one of the defenders out of his shoe. One of the Seguin players lost his shoe that time. And Garland just right there, you see the defender just loses his shoe, and great return, sets up the offense with a short field near mid, right near just shy of the 50.
Second best starting field position on back-to-back drives. Started last drive from the Seguin 46, this time from their own 46.
Well, I went to a football game and a track meet broke out.
Starting to see it. First down give, and it looks like the ball came out. See who's on top of it. Looks like a Charger's back on top of it, and it was the guy that possibly fumbled it, number 22, Zachary Garcia. I'm not sure. Didn't see a blue handkerchief on the field.
And Palomo, he came over the lineman like he thought he saw something there.
Second down, play action. Navarrete keeps, gets to Seguin territory. Looked like there was a swipe across the helmet, but no face mask call.
Yeah, it sure looked like it. Well, you're kind of in no man's land here. This may be 4-down territory for you if you don't get it on this down.
3rd and 6 from midfield. They need the Seguin 44. Deep shot on the corner route. He's got the connection, and he's in for 6. A 50-yard touchdown throw from Julian Navarrete, and he found his man Zachary Lopez for the 3rd score of this game.
Yeah, just a nice throw by Navarrete. He just airs it out, makes a nice throw, great catch by Lopez, turns it upfield down the sideline and gets it in. Like I said, I went to a football game, a track meet broke out. 5 possessions, 5 scores.
Extra point is up and good for Nathan Bell. The track meet has started indeed. 3:03 left in the first quarter. 21-10 is our score on the Charger Sports Network.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
3-play drive on their 3rd drive of the game. They go 54 yards, 50 on the last play, 50-yard touchdown catch and run between Zachary Lopez and Julian Navarrete. And how much time did that take off the clock?
52 seconds and 3 plays. So we've had a 1-play touchdown drive, a 3-play touchdown drive, a 3-play touchdown drive.
The opening touchdown drive was the longest drive of the game with 7 plays. Another short kickoff. Avila able to return it to about the 35, and that's where they'll set up shop for their 3rd drive of the game. It was a 3-and-out, the second drive for Boerne Champion, but they got it right back off a punt that hit a Matador in the back, and that gave a fresh set of down for the Champion Chargers. On that second drive of the game, they turn it into 6 points. So I'm not sure if the technicalities of their drives, if it's 3 or 4, but
yeah. And you're probably right technically because they did punt. So I'm not sure how you score that, but I think the winner
for us up here, it's five times they've had the ball and 5 times each team scored. First down throw.
Look out.
Hits his man down the seam. Aiden Avila.
Oh, wow.
To the house. A 64-yard touchdown throw from Daly to Avila, and it's their second 1-play touchdown drive.
Well, I think we're going to be here all night if this keeps up. I think the winner might be the defense that comes up with the first stop. I think that might be whoever wins this game.
Extra point upcoming from Hernandez. 8 for 12 on PATs coming into the day, and this is his first miss. So that might loom large late in the ball game. 2:47 to go, 21-16 lead for Champion here on Homecoming. Well, I hope everyone took their heart pills and likes offense, because we've got the game for you right now. Still in the first quarter, less than 3 minutes. Look out. 3 men to beat, and he's tripped up at midfield. A heck of a return there from Brogan Dempsey. He had a seam right up the middle, and just a shoestring tackle there.
Yeah,
that number 17, Caleb Aguilar.
That's what saved it, that shoestring tackle by Aguilar. If he doesn't make that tackle, it's another score. I'm running out of room on my score sheet for this first quarter here.
I'm already halfway through my game chart sheet. Just trying to keep track of drives. First down carry for Smith, gain of 2. They're going to go hurry up. Empty set for Navarrete. Quick throw over the middle is caught and complete inside the 30 and dragged down at the 26-yard line. Micah Middleton, the tight end, getting in on the action.
Yeah, and the thing is, these guys are wide open. Look, there's not a defender within 5 yards of him, and so Navarrete, if he gets time, he's going to pick you apart.
Back to throw again, looking for the corner of the end zone. Touchdown! Brogan Dempsey with the score. His first of the night, his third of the season.
Well, they said you can score on one play. It might take us 2 or 3, but we're going to find the end zone. And, again, just good 5 yards behind the defender that time.
26-yard touchdown catch for Brogan Dempsey, the extra point. And we got whistles before the extra point attempt. Seguin's offsides. So you just move it a little bit closer. Coach Ellis wants to, oh no, it's actually going to be offsides on Champion, so back him up 5.
So we've had a 52-second drive, our last 3 drives, 52 seconds, 10 seconds, and 39 seconds.
So a 25-yard extra point is up and good for Nathan Bell, still perfect on the season. 2 minutes to go left in the first quarter, 28-16. Carey, this has been a fun one. This could be a final score for some teams. Instead, this is our first quarter score with still 2 minutes to go.
Well, we're scoring at the rate of like every 30 seconds, so they may have 3 or 4 more touchdowns before this quarter's over. But, yeah, if you're a defensive purist, you hate this game. But if you love offense, this is a game to watch because it's 4 touchdowns for the Chargers, 2 for Seguin, and a field goal. So six touchdowns in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Something about Boerne ISD and homecomings. It was homecoming for Boerne ISD last week, and that one was a shootout as well. Did not go Boerne's way, losing 52-49 to East Central. Maybe it'll be a little bit different for Champion. And they won it bad after a bad taste in their mouth last week versus Smithson Valley. Short kickoff. Avila fields it for the third time. He's got to streak down the near sideline. A flag comes in late. 2 flags now, but a nice return. And actually, it was not Avila on the return. It was Ian Moreno, the running back, that got into Champion territory. But this one looks to be coming back for the Matadors.
Yeah, Alan Ford, the defensive coordinator, is saying, hey, there was a flag right here, and he's got his defense right there on the 40-yard line.
There's another flag on the Champion 42. And unfortunately, we don't have
It's going to be a hold.
So it's two holding penalties. They're going to choose the one that was further back because it's a spot foul.
Right.
So the first holding came about at the 43-yard line of Seguin, so they'll start at their own 33 with 1:53 to go left in this first quarter. Daly in the shotgun. Back to pass. Has plenty of times. Now it's going to roll to his left. Throw on the run is completed right at the sticks and out of bounds. Cameron Juarez Bruns with his first catch of this game.
Yeah, good blocking there. And Dempsey's he's got good speed. He doesn't run a lot, but he extends plays with his legs. He kind of buys himself time by roaming all over the field.
1st and 10 from the 44. Moreno gets the ball with a give, bounces it outside, now cuts it upfield into Charger territory. Tackled at the 44 of Champion. Home team wanting a block in the back or holding call there, as Moreno was able to get around the edge for a first down run.
Yeah, and some more chunk plays.
Gain of 12 on first down. We're screened there with Bruns. He cuts it all the way back to the middle of the field, gets to the Charger 38. A gain of 6.
Well, just seems like whichever defense is kind of able to make adjustments, settle down, prevent the big chunk play, it seems like that's going to be the team that's going to kind of take control of this game.
Offensive coordinator Wayne Frazier for the Matadors. Dialing up a option with Moreno. He's got a crease, and he is tackled at the 30-yard line by William Toller.
Yeah, just a little pitch. That right side got a good lane, goes through, gets that first down right at about the 30.
Back-to-back 100-yard rushing games for Ian Moreno. 188 yards and 2 touchdowns on 27 carries last week versus Victoria East. Gets another give. Pickup of a few, as this will likely be the last play of the first quarter. In their first win, he had 42 carries for 296 yards, 4 total touchdowns versus Brazoswood.
Well, he's a junior, but he's a 3-year starter, so he's got the experience.
And that's the end of one. A high-scoring affair here at Boerne ISD Stadium. The Chargers 28, Matadors 16, second quarter, right after these messages.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Ooh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait. What are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
About to start the second quarter from Boerne ISD Stadium. Lots of offense in this one. Each time the offense has touched the ball, each team has put it in. 4 points, 4 touchdowns for the Chargers, 2 touchdowns and a field goal for the Matadors in that first quarter, and they are driving here to start the second. And that one starts off the second quarter with a touchdown. Corey Daly finds his man, Nick Henry, for his first score.
Yeah, a lot of celebration there. Surprised he didn't get a flag, but Henry is the guy we talked about. He's just got great speed, and that was a nice catch along that sideline, and the trend continues.
He's his favorite target. 14 catches, 233 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the year for Henry, picking up his 4th here on that last catch against the Chargers. 11:54 left in this second quarter. 28-23 lead. Another look here at that last touchdown.
Yeah.
Just perfect ball there from Daly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great, and just drops it right over the shoulder, and nice catch by Daly. He had a step or two on the defender, but that was a pretty good throw right there by Daly.
And this is a Seguin team, 2-2 on the year. Lost their first 2, and some of it, the stats may be skewed because of the competition they played. They opened against Alamo Heights, one of the best teams in 5A Division I, lost 47-19, then went to Corpus Christi Miller, got blown out 56-6, but have won very close ball games the past 2 weeks. 41-37 win versus Brazos Wood, 37-30 win in their first district game of the year versus Victoria East. And right now in another high-scoring affair on the road versus Boerne Champion, just taking the fair catch on the very high pooch kick was Micah Middleton.
Well, we're 1 quarter plus 6 seconds in, so we're 12:06 in, and we have 51 combined points. We're on pace for a 200-point game. I don't know. Something tells me
that might be a record.
Yeah, that might be. I don't think the pace is going to stay this way, but that's what we're on pace for right now. I think it's going to be about the defenses making adjustments and slowing the other team down.
First down give up the middle. He's got real estate to work with, and he is dragged down at the 30. A big run there from Zachary Garcia right up the middle.
Yeah, just a nice trap play that time, and he gets to that second level. Nice, sticks his foot in the ground, makes a nice move. Then it's a foot race. He gets caught, but he does a good job holding on to that ball.
Touchdown, saving tackle by Marcus Troy. Another give. And he'll be stopped for a gain of a few, Garcia. And there's a Matador down right at the line of scrimmage.
It was a 32-yard run by Garcia.
As they attend to the Matador, we'll step aside. 11:15 left in the second quarter. 5-point lead for Champion at home. Jared Rogers was the injured defensive end. Free play for the Chargers. They're going to take the result. Touchdown throw number 4 for Julian Navarrete. And it is the second touchdown for Brogan Dempsey of this ball game.
Well, I said whichever defense adjusts the quickest is going to probably win it. I didn't say it was going to happen anytime soon. And that time, 3-play touchdown drive. Well, we're still on that pretty good pace.
And 2 explosive plays. The first coming on the run from Zachary Garcia, this time on the catch from Brogan Dempsey. The extra point is up and good from Nathan Bell. 10:58 to go here in the second quarter. Another look. Matadors jumped offside. Navarrete takes the shot, and he cashes the check. Four touchdowns versus United South for Julian Navarrete. 3 passing, 1 rushing. He's already got 4 passing touchdowns in this game alone. And it's only been 1 quarter, 1 minute, and 2 seconds. We thought we saw a lot of offense last week from Isaiah Mackey, who had 7 touchdowns, 4 passing, and 3 rushing. Well, Julian Navarrete might rewrite the stadium record for touchdowns here tonight.
Well, at this pace he will. I don't know if Seguin can make any adjustments. It's only been that 1 punt that Seguin muffed, and other than that, every team has scored.
If you're Kevin Brown and you're Wayne Frazier, you're liking this game because you're the offensive coordinators and you're going to be getting a big bonus, possibly by how many points and yards you put up. Not the same if you're the defensive coordinator.
Whoa, that was a hard hit.
Big tackle there on the sideline. So starting up shop around the 35 will be Seguin once again.
Looks like Kirchner with a hard tackle. Kind of WWF style. Picked him up and slammed him.
Lucky that's not a penalty, because you've seen some of those be called for unnecessary roughness penalties. So starting from their own 36 is Seguin. Trips to the short side of the field. Back to pass, flush from the pocket, rolling to his left, throwing at the last second, and that one's just short of Nick Henry. Good pressure there from Maddox Wildy, as well as Joshua Serber on the coverage, was number 7, Cash Hill.
Yep, and there again you see Daly just holds on to the very last second. He took a little bit of a pop because he holds on so long. That's a tough throw. He made a good throw to Henry on the run. Henry almost comes up with it, makes a sliding attempt, but not able to snag it. So we can all take our breath right now before maybe it starts again.
Marino gets the pitch. He's got a crease on that short side. He gets a little over half of the yards needed, so 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, just pitch right side, and the way it's going, who knows if they go for it here. If you can back them up, get a sack, you might force them to punt. That seems like that'd be a moral victory for one of the, for the defense.
Champion fans on their feet, trying to encourage their defense. 5 wide for the Matadors. QB draw with Daly, and he is upended. Wrapping up the legs was number 21, Lucas Benavides. Check that, 31, Jonah Farias.
Yeah. Farias just stays home. He just stays in the middle. He doesn't vacate that area and just waits for Daly to come in. And it looks like they're going for it. We'll see. They could quick kick it, but we'll see. This is a
in the backfield,
Wildcat.
Moreno. See if they can push the pile past the sticks. I don't think he got it. They needed the 46. They got the 45. Turnover on downs. Big stop, the first of this game by the Charger defense.
Yep. Let's see if that changes kind of the tide of the game. That's a great defensive stop. That was a Wildcat formation that lined up Daly out as a receiver. Kind of gives it away. It's going to be a run, but he probably had some options if he wanted, but comes close, but not able to get it. Just a yard short.
So a 4-and-out by Seguin, the first time they have not scored. Champion had a 3-and-out, but got the ball right back on a muffed punt. That was the only time they did not put the ball in the end zone on their first drive attempt. Play action pass for Navarrete, looking for the throwback. Wide open, and dropped it. Had it in his mitts, and then took a look upfield. Brady Smith had a touchdown and just left it on the field.
Yeah, great throw by Navarrete. Looks like we got a timeout here, but great throw by Navarrete.
Yeah, Coach Daly going to take a timeout, his first of the first half. So 2 still remaining.
I think both coaches are kind of defensive coaches are saying, like, guys, we're better than what we're showing. We're not. Why is a guy going downfield 20 yards open? The guy shouldn't be, that open. So I think this is just kind of a reset button, and you can see the coach pretty animated, and I think he's saying, guys, we're better than this. And I think both defenses feel that they're better than they're showing right now. Although Champion defense just came up with a big stop right there.
And you look at Seguin last year, 3-7, all 3 wins coming in District 12, Region 3 5A Division 1. Finished 5th in district. Was 2 games out of 4th place with the 3-way tie for second at 5-2 with Champion, Wagner, and Canyon. 2nd and 10, quick pitch and catch. And it's going to be short of the first down yardage. Zachary Lopez with the catch.
Yeah, you talk about Champion Seguin. They were in the same district last year, like you said, and their 2 meetings the last cycle they split. Champion won one and Seguin won the other one.
Chargers won last year 52-19. Matadors won in 2022 42-21.
Yeah, both kind of shootouts.
Speed option look with Navarrete. Lost the ball and then jumped right back on top of it. So it will be 4th down.
So he's got a pitch man, but he never even looks that way. I think if you look that way, you might keep the defender honest that's covering the pitch man, but he never even looked at him. So he's kind of telling you he's not going to pitch it.
Into the ball game, Garland Whitehead, as well as Parker Davis in the backfield to his left. Read option look, he keeps it himself, calls his own number, and nice little hit stick right at the line to gain. He falls forward for the first down.
Yeah, and he delivered a blow right there that time, and the defender got up kind of slow. But Garland Whitehead, he's a physical runner.
I think he's feeling a little effects of that hit too.
Yeah, that was a pretty good collision.
1st and 10 from the Seguin 34. Getting the give is Zachary Lopez. Bounces off of one wimpy tackler and then out of bounds. Shy of the 20-yard line. Enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, Garcia with a nice run on that right side. Good job holding on to that ball. Then he breaks it outside and gets him a first down.
Garcia back to the right of Navarrete. He gets the give up the middle. Squeaks through the hole. Touchdown, Chargers. A 21-yard touchdown run from Zachary Garcia. And he squeezed through the tiniest of holes.
Yeah, he got down really low, just got under the defender and just kept going. And once he got into that second level, he was gone.
What a run that was by Garcia.
He had a pretty good head of steam by the time he got into that second level. It didn't slow down at all as the extra point goes through.
It is up and good. 42-23 is our new score. 7:56 left in the first half. Champion on top here at homecoming.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
One would think we're approaching the final 7:56 of this game. We're just getting started. We got 7:56 left in the first half. Carrie, take us through that last scoring drive for the Champion.
Well, they go 6 plays, 45 yards, and it took them 2 minutes exactly.
Capped off by a 21-yard rushing touchdown from Zachary Garcia, his second touchdown of the year, his first coming against Medina Valley.
And Garcia also had a 13-yard run, so he had 44 of those yards.
Avila fields this one inside his own 5, reverses the field all the way to that far sideline, and then is taken to the turf just past the 25, marked at the 27. So outside the first kickoff returned by Nick Henry, the Matadors have been quiet in that front and have started each of their remaining drives in their own territory.
Well,
so one adjustment was made on the special teams front by Champion. Got their first stop as well, trying to back that up once again. Daly gives it to Moreno, runs right side. He's got first down yardage, and then stayed in bounds and then ripped back out of bounds for the tackle. First down for Seguin.
It looked like Moreno was, I thought he was out of bounds. He had just stopped. Basically, he just stopped and was looking for a spot to turn it upfield against.
Twins to either side, Moreno to Daly's right. Wide receiver screen with Henry, and he's hit forward all the way to the 43-yard line of Champion, of Seguin. Pick up a 5.
Well, if you're Champion's defense, obviously you want to come up with some stops, but the way your offense is scoring, you can just keep scoring and still win and not have a lot of stops defensively.
Moreno, another give, bounces off of one wimpy tackler and right at midfield. A first down, gain of 7 on that run.
Yeah, one of the Chargers had a chance at him in the backfield, but he slips out of that arm tackle and moves the chains.
2 wide receivers to each side. Back to passes. Daly looking down the middle to Moreno, and he brings it down right at the 35. Right up the seam goes Ian Moreno.
Yeah, good blocking by his line. You see, they buy time for the quarterback. Makes a nice throw, a little high, but good adjustment by Moreno.
Tackled there by Ethan Jensen. And first down give. Gain of 10 for Moreno. 2nd and 8 now from the Champion 33 as we approach the halfway mark in this second quarter. Quick pass on the slant. Spin move for a first down. Cameron Juarez-Bruns moves the chains once again.
I'll tell you, Daly's got a cannon for an arm. He just rifled that in there, and nice move by the receiver to line that spin move, like you said, to get that first down.
Give to Moreno, and he drags a Charger for a gain of a couple. First one on top of him was Owen Thornton.
Yeah, Thornton wasn't going to let go. He just was holding on. He drug him for a few yards, but slowed his momentum down. So that held him to a short gain.
Gain of 3 inside the red zone now for Seguin. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Now he's flushed off his spot, looking for the end zone. Touchdown! Lane Seidenberger with the touchdown catch from Corey Daly, his second of the year, and another touchdown catch.
Well, look at Daly just throwing off his back foot. He did everything you tell a quarterback not to do, throw it off your back foot and this and that, and he still makes a nice throw. And Seidenberger with a very athletic catch goes down to get that one.
4th touchdown throw for Corey Daly today. That makes it 4 of 5 games he's had 3 or more touchdowns. The extra point is up and good. So our new score is 42-30 in favor of champions. Sam Kamen alongside Kerry Barbosa here at Boerne ISD Stadium. Plenty of scoring to go along. As you can tell, we got 5:12 left in this first half and already 72 combined points. Only 2 stops. One was a 3-and-out punt on the second drive of the game, but Champion got it back on a muff punt, scored on that possession. So technically they didn't score, but in the matters of giving the ball back to Seguin, they did score a touchdown. The only time Seguin has been held out of the end zone was when they settled for a 31-yard field goal, their second drive of the game. And then on their 5th drive of the game, just 2 drives ago, they were stopped on downs, a 4-and-out for the Matadors as they kicked this ball out of bounds. So good starting field position for the Chargers.
Well, I'm not sure what the stadium scoring record is for a game, but this, I would think there's going to be a flag on Seguin. But I would think this is close to most points and a half at 72. I don't know, combined. I don't know what the stadium record would be for a full game, but this one definitely is on pace because, if you double this, you're looking at 144, so.
If they put these type of numbers up in the second half, we might have one team with at least 100 points. Because you got to think Champion's going to at least get possibly one more score, make it 49-30, and then Seguin might have another chance to score. Just never know.
Yeah, this would be a good score for a full-length game.
Short kickoff. Calling for the fair catch is Middleton. He does so at the 31-yard line. So they stay with going that short way from Gabe Hernandez. So 69 yards away from another touchdown score for Julian Navarrete. Has 4 touchdown throws today, 2 of them to Brogan Dempsey. His first touchdown throw went to William Burgess, as well as a 50-yarder to Zachary Lopez. This one's a first down give to Brady Smith, able to work his way for a gain of 5 before being ripped down by Hunter Micha.
Well, and you also wonder if fatigue will start setting in a little bit, maybe slow the offenses down just a tad. Maybe we'll see.
Play action. Looking for the deep shot is Navarrete, and it's incomplete, but a flag comes in. A jump ball for William Burgess was unable to come up with it, but Ocean Moreno might have had too tight coverage.
Yeah, and I think Burgess did a good job of selling that. I think he sold it pretty good. I thought it was interference, but you want the referee to see that.
It is indeed pass interference. Another look here.
Yeah, good time by Navarrete. He's going to air it out. You see him take that high arching throw, and then, yeah, I don't know if this is even catchable, but little acting never hurt.
So the 15-yard penalty puts the ball at the Matador 49. Smith to the right of Navarrete. He gets the give, patient in the hole, and then bursts his way to the Seguin 42 for a gain of 7.
And if you're the defender on that last play, it's better to take a penalty and interfere than it is to give up a 50-yard bomb. So you only give up 15 on the penalty, kind of lesser of two evils.
2nd and 3, another give to Smith. He is tripped up, but he's got first down yardage. Tackled by number 11, Dylan Eisen Cepeda. Now inside 4 minutes here in this first half.
So Chargers kind of taking their time a little bit. Maybe they're trying to use some of this 4 minutes and score right before halftime.
Another give to Smith, third in a row, and he runs over a couple Matadors for first down yardage, but a flag comes in the area of holding, so this one might go in reverse for Champion.
Yeah, that flag came out pretty early in that play, so.
Somewhere there, either Jackson Paloma or Andrew Stossberg, left guard and center for the Chargers. So now 1st and 20 from the Seguin 47. Quick slant on the RPO, and they get all the penalty yardage and 2 more on the pitch and catch with Lampkin.
Yeah, looked like Lampkin just kind of froze for a second, like he was making sure he had the ball before he ran with it. Short gain. Well, actually, no, because of the penalty. He got about 12 on that.
2nd and 8. Pump and go. He's got a man open, and that one's in and out of the hands. Brogan Dempsey had a chance at a hat trick here in the first half, and that one just could not be held on.
Yeah, I think Marcus Troy, the defender, had a role in that. I think he might have got a hand in there. Looked like the receiver had a step or two on the defender. Just throw was maybe a little short.
So now 3rd and 8 from the 35 of Seguin. Under 3 minutes to go. Matadors showing pressure. They bring 4. Run up the middle with Smith. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, and tackled right at the 21-yard line. That will move the chains for the Chargers.
And I think this is just the offense taking what the defense has given them. I think Seguin's trying to adjust their defense based on the passing, and now that's kind of opening up some underneath stuff for the running backs there.
Longest drive either of these teams have had. They continue to stay in the no huddle, but taking more time off the play clock as it hits 10 seconds as it snapped. Brady Smith with a hold on the right side. Past one defender, past another. He's in the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Chargers. Brady Smith with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. The 7th of the night for Champion.
Yeah, steady dose of Brady Smith on this drive, and it was working for him. He was getting good yardage every play, it seemed like, and so that time he goes 21 yards into the end zone.
7th PAT attempt is up for Nathan Bell, and he is still perfect, 7 for 7. 2:17 left in the first half. 19-point lead for Champion on homecoming. You're watching the Chargers Sports Network.
Better service, faster results. Let Toyota Boerne be your next pick for service. We're family owned and operated. And with express maintenance at our state-of-the-art service center, you'll be in and out in a flash. Right now, get 50% off your next oil change and complimentary loaner cars and rentals. Plus, service from our Toyota certified technicians is a recipe for success. Don't wait. Experience Vic's Pick for yourself. If you want the job done right, schedule your next service at Toyota Boerne.
49-30 lead for Boerne Champion over Seguin. 2:17 left here in the first half. Still got halftime and a third and fourth quarter. Band and dance teams getting set up here on homecoming weekend in Boerne. The Greyhounds had their homecoming last week. The Chargers this week. Got to see the homecoming court get announced earlier before this game. Brady Lampkin named the king, as well as Nathan Bell, both football players, named the prince. So Prince Nathan Bell sends this one away, fielded inside the 20 for the Matadors, and is wrestled out at the 30-yard line was Avila. So 2:09 to go left for Seguin. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. And they've scored on all but one drive where they were turned over on downs. 4 touchdowns and a field goal. Missed the extra point on their second touchdown. Well, plenty of time to work with. They'll get the ball to start the second half, so a chance to double up here and possibly make it a one-possession game if they score on this drive and coming out of halftime. But a flag on the first play. Moreno got the carry for about 6.
Well, that last drive, it took them 9 plays to score in 3 minutes, so they're slowing down a little. 69-yard drive, but 49 points and a half is pretty impressive. That might be a school record for points and a half for the Chargers.
So he pointed holding on the offense, but the chains are moving. I think he mispointed our referee to be holding on the defense, because even Nick Henry was clapping saying it was on the Chargers. So first down for the Matadors at their own 47. Another first down give to Ian Moreno, and he only picks up 2 on that gain. Good job in the middle there from Hudson Thrash and others.
Well, both teams kind of slowing it down a little bit, using more of the run game.
Play action. Flushed out to his non-throwing side. Nice job making a throw on the run. Finds his guy, Jacob Burns. Had 2 explosive throws early in this game, including their first touchdown. Moves the chains all the way to the Charger 37 as we go under a minute. Twins to either side.
15-yard completion there.
Low snap, able to handle it. Finds Burns once again. And he's tackled at the 23. That'll stop the clock as the chains move.
Seems like Burns is kind of that safety valve kind of a guy. I know he likes Henry on those throws in Avila, but he likes Burns as well.
Daly flushed, steps through the pocket, looking to the end zone. There's Henry, touchdown. Matadors. Touchdown throw number 5 for Corey Daly, the second to Nick Henry. 26 seconds left on the clock.
That was great clock management by the Matadors. See the catch by Henry there. He's got a little pose there, saying they can't stop me.
So a chance to double up. They did the job on that 2-minute drill. The extra point is up and good from Gabe Hernandez. Makes it A 12-point game once again, 49-37. 88 points here in this first half. Not out of the question that Champion can't put points back on the board with 26 seconds left. They have all 3 timeouts. Navarrete has had a Hail Mary completion already this season for a touchdown.
Yeah, and that one, Seguin, they were able to get up and down the field about a minute and a half, but they ran the ball a couple times. You know, it wasn't all just let's just throw it and get it down there. They mixed it up pretty well. They kind of ran it to about midfield, and once they got to midfield, then they started throwing a little bit.
Couple runs for Ian Moreno, then 2 catches for Jacob Burns, and then that last one went to Nick Henry, his second touchdown catch of the evening, 5 for the day. He torched Champion last year, 9 receptions, 156 yards, and a touchdown, despite the losing effort, 52-19. Fair catch there at the 34-yard line by Micah Middleton. He's been sure hands as one of those up backs on their kickoff return. So 26 seconds to go. Coach Ellis has all 3 timeouts in his back pocket.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he plays it. You know, do we just hand off and see if we can get something, and if we bust a long one, then maybe we'll take a timeout, or you have a very good kicker in Nathan Bell, so you do have your timeout, so all parts of the field are open. You don't have to throw it sideline or limit where you can do with your timeout, so we'll see how they approach this.
5 for 7 is Nathan Bell. Their place kicker has a long of 44. So you'd like to get inside the 30. From the 35, back shoulder throw. Ooh, and that one's intercepted, but a flag is down right where he intercepted it.
It looked like Nick Henry.
He was guarding Brogan Dempsey. We'll see what the flag is.
Yeah, that was
they were face guarding him, and Coach Daly is not happy with the referees right now.
There was a little bit of hand-to-hand combat on that play, but they usually let that go unless it's kind of obvious, but Henry did end up with it. The ball kind of looked like it floated around a little bit.
And they are going to call pass interference on the Matadors. Unfortunate play there for Seguin. What looked like it could have been a turnover, and they have the ball near midfield with 18 seconds to go. Another look here. You can see he face guarding, hands are up, and then he rips the ball down.
Yeah, he just never turned around, I think, Henry. He just never turned around. I think that's, and there was a little bit of contact.
He looks around. It's a different story. Quick pitch and catch on the out route and out of bounds. William Burgess with the catch and run right at the 40-yard line. 12 seconds left. They need about 10 to 15 more yards to get into Nathan Bell range.
And you've got your timeouts, like you said, so you can throw it middle of the field if you need to, but you got to be quick.
Navarrete, plenty of time. He runs it, and it gets tracked down from behind. Big hit from Jared Rogers, and there's 3 seconds as Coach Ellis will take the timeout. He had time. Tried to extend the play and then tucked down for a run of 7. Check that. They're going to mark it at the 34, so a gain of 6. And Bell, looks like they're going to trot him out for
he's out there.
A 51-yard field goal.
You see him to the left of the coach right there, 88. But, yeah, that one Navarrete almost ran them out of the half, on that trying to extend the play. That one, I think you just got to get rid of it if it's not there early. You can't take too long with it. But it's going to be about a 51-yarder for Bell. So I know he's got the leg, and that's quite a weapon to have in your back pocket, to have a kicker that you feel comfortable sending him out there to try a 50-yarder.
And it's not like the games we saw a couple weeks ago where it was very windy going with him kind of from our left to right.
There's no wind.
No wind today. Coach Craig Daly is going to let him think about it a little more.
Yeah, trying to ice the kicker, but, it's not just the kicker you're trying to ice. You got the center that's got to think about it. You got the holder that's going to think about it a little bit.
It's got to be a clean operation. Long snapper to holder to kicker. Perfect on PATs each of the last 2 years is Nathan Bell. 12 for 12 this year. Last year, he was 5 for 8 in field goals, but a perfect 46 for 46 in PATs.
Now, he had a miss this year where it was about a 45-yarder. He missed it just left, but it had the distance. And it looked like it was good. It wasn't good, but it was high enough to get through over 50. And like I said, that one's about a 45-yarder. So he's got the leg for it.
Back to return, in case this is short, is Nick Henry. There in the end zone. 51-yard attempt. Nathan Bell, high snap. The kick is up. It's got the distance. It is good. As time expires here in the first half, Nathan Bell, a career-long 51-yard field goal, gives Champion their 52nd point of this first half.
Well, it was 52 points last week for the whole game, and we're only at halftime. And I tell you, that kick would have been good from a little bit further. He cleared that pretty good, so that would have been 55, close to 60. That was a great kick by Bell.
It was a high snap, a great hold to get it down, and then an even better kick from Nathan Bell, now 6 for 8 on the season. And that concludes our first half of play. Stick around for the halftime showings here on Homecoming. But through 24 minutes, 52-37 lead for Boerne Champion here on the Charger Sports Network.
He nailed that easy.
Coming up next on the Boerne Beat, it was another great night for a parade. A tennis coach makes history. 2 elementary schools earn a Purple Star Award. And it was a hole-in-one kind of day for the Boerne Education Foundation. That's all next on the Boerne Beat.
We're second grade students from Viola Wilson Elementary. Thank you for watching the Boerne Beat.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Boerne Beat, sponsored by the Boerne Education Foundation. Here are the top stories from around Boerne ISD this week. It was another great night for a parade. The Boerne Champion Chargers held their annual homecoming parade Monday night with thousands of spectators lining the streets to cheer on the Chargers. A total of nearly 30 floats entered the parade, which drove along Blanco Road and ended with the pep rally at Boerne ISD Stadium. At the pep rally, fans cheered the traditional burning of the sea. The Chargers football team hosts Seguin tonight in their homecoming game. A tennis coach makes history. Congratulations to Coach Joey Cantu for his 400th career win. The champion Chargers tennis team defeated Wagner Tuesday afternoon, which gave Coach Cantu the 400th win. There were balloons and cake to help in the celebration. 2 elementary schools earn a Purple Star Award. Cibolo Creek and Van Robb Elementary have earned the Purple Star Campus designation for the 2024-25 school year. This recognition goes to the Texas schools that show their support and commitment to assisting military students and their families. It was a hole-in-one kind of day for the Boerne Education Foundation. BEF recently hosted their 5th annual Birdies for Boerne Top Golf Tournament, bringing together area businesses and community members for a day of fun and fundraising. The event raised thousands of dollars to enhance educational opportunities for every student, every teacher, and every school in Boerne ISD. Those are the top stories from around Boerne ISD this week. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic weekend.
Hi, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Nathan.
And we're on homecoming court this year.
Hi, I'm Taylor.
Hi, I'm Brady.
And we're on the homecoming court.
Hi, my name's Mia, and I'm on the cheer team.
I'm Landon, I'm in football.
And then we're on the hookup court this year.
Hi, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Maximo, and we're on homecoming court.
Hi, I'm Annabelle Bearhorst.
Hi, I'm Axel Harrison.
And we're representing your senior homecoming court.
We've been dating for 11 months now.
We go to church together, and then we did, it's called confirmation at our church. It's like a 2-year, once-a-week thing, and so we were both at that together.
He actually asked me at homecoming last year, so it's kind of a full circle moment.
Like we would go to after football games, we'd hang out. And so it's kind of like a full circle moment because now it's homecoming.
Yeah.
And we kind of started dating around homecoming last year.
A full year now.
We have been dating for 2 years and 3 months.
We got together during kind of homecoming last year, so it was always a thought.
We met our freshman year in Spanish class, and we used to have big arguments in our Spanish class. We did not like each other, but then we started becoming friends, and now we're dating.
We've been dating for like 7 months almost, 6.5.
When we first started dating, I never thought about running for homecoming court, but we ran last year, and it was awesome. So here we go.
Wait, don't say we lost.
Here we go. Oh, we ran last year, and it stunk.
No.
I hated it.
I'm just excited for the experience, getting to be on like the Jeeps and doing it with Brady. And
I'm excited for the ceremony, like before the game, because I'll be in my pads and she'll be in a dress, and it'll be super fun. I'm just excited to even make it in the court, to be honest.
Probably the thing I'm most excited for is the game, just because it's an opportunity to play in front of lots of people, which doesn't always happen. So.
And then I'm really excited for our cheer on Monday after the parade, our pep rally, because I think we did a really good job with it this year, and I think people are going to have a fun time watching it.
I'm happy to get to wear a dress on the court.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
We're honored to be representing the senior class, but the thing I'm looking forward to the most about homecoming court is seeing her in a dress.
We're really excited to get dressed up.
I'm most looking forward to being on the parade and seeing everyone. And I think that'll be fun. And then the football game, obviously. I love being in the stands, yelling things to the other football team to make them mess up.
Just to make some memories, if it's our senior year, we just want to have a fun year.
I'm just most excited to be able to spend time with him.
What I'm looking to get out of homecoming court is just getting good pictures and making really good memories.
Vote for us. It's a little late for that, but do what you want.
I hope you did vote for us.
Hope you did, definitely.
Yeah.
I think people should vote for us because, I don't know, we're like the iconic cheer football duo. So we're going to be in uniform on Hoco Day, so that's always cute. And we've been together for a pretty long time.
Which isn't the longest, but who cares?
People should vote for us because we're your favorite couple.
Yep.
People should vote for us because I think we represent this grade well, just sports and academically.
People should vote for us because we're super cool and we're probably the funniest couple out there. And we're great, so.
I agree.
Most Friday nights, I'm cheering at the games. So if you hear us cheering, please feel free to join in and don't just stare at us.
I'm a cheerleader of the cheerleaders. Of the cheerleader.
Okay. Make sure to dress up for the homecoming themes. They're so much fun. And just make sure when you go to the game, you are hype and excited for this Charger win.
See you guys at the homecoming game.
Hope to see you at the game this Friday.
Go Chargers!
Go
Chargers! See you at the homecoming game.
Dear parents and fans,
on the court or on the field,
it gets very intense.
And at the end of the game, we remain humble in victory and gracious in defeat.
We need you to help us in respecting sportsmanship in competition.
please do not engage in disrespectful conduct,
including verbal abuse to opponents, officials, and coaches. Whether in social media or in the stands, please remember the value and purpose of educational-based athletics.
On behalf of Boerne ISD Athletics,
we ask everyone to assist us in benching bad behavior
and support the Texas Way campaign that promotes good sportsmanship.
Your behavior has an impact.
Eyes and ears of students are watching and learning from you.
Thank you for supporting Boerne ISD Athletics.
Such a momentous occasion because this building represents more than just a building. This building represents the future, and this building represents all that Viola Wilson brought to the teaching profession.
Here and now, this is where it all begins. And here and now, we're gonna take the world by storm. Here we come, like writing just an open book. So here we are, nothing can stop us now. Here and now, this is where it all begins.
It was really great for us to see this school named after her. She would have been the first one to probably slap me on the arm and say, "Oh, Charles, I didn't deserve this," but that's just the way she was. But she was special to everyone.
Today's the day. Now.
Hi, my name is Caroline.
And I'm Sydney.
And welcome to Champion High School. Today's wow moment will be in Colonel Colvard's classroom where students are learning how to operate the flight simulator.
So our aviation program is kind of the foundation of our program. There are several programs within the Air Force that the cadets can apply for Flight Academy scholarships and programs. And this, the inclusion of our flight simulator that we were graciously granted to us through the Boerne Education Foundation is an avenue to get our cadets experience in flying aircraft and kind of build upon that skill set.
I've been interested in flight for a long time. As soon as I joined the JRTC program, our curriculum and just speaking with our instructors got me interested in just planes and flying and the science of how all the avionics and aviation industry works. The simulator itself is top of the line. It's very immersive and you really feel like you're in an airplane, which is fantastic. You get that feeling that you're in the sky, you have your instruments, you have all the panels. So it's really an immersive, really interesting and exciting experience in and of itself.
Thank you for supporting every student, every teacher, and every school in Boerne ISD.
Every day, we come to school to learn, grow, and have fun. But safety is always our top priority. Whether it's bullying, mental health, suicide, or dangerous behavior, if you see something, say something. Sometimes we might notice something unusual or concerning. It's important to know that if you see something, you should say something, either in person or anonymously, using our QR code. If you notice someone being bullied, struggling with mental health, talking about suicide, or engaging in dangerous behavior, it's important to speak up.
Remember, if you see something,
say something.
Hey friends, I want to tell you about the Empowered Partner Program. It's a special program where local businesses and organizations promise to help us if we ever feel unsafe or need support. If you're in a tough spot, you can look for places with an Empowered Partner sticker on their door or window. It's great to know there are always safe places where we can go and get the help we need. Remember, you are not alone. There's always someone ready to support you in our community.
At Boerne ISD, safety and security is our top priority. Let's review our safety and security protocols.
hold in your room or area. Clear the halls.
Students, clear the hallways and remain in your room or in the area until the all clear is announced. Do business as usual.
Adults, close and lock the door. Account for students and adults. Do business as usual.
Secure, get inside, lock outside doors.
Students, return to the inside of building. Do business as usual.
Adults, bring everyone indoors, lock outside doors, increase situational awareness, account for the students and adults, do business as usual.
Lock down. Locks, lights, out of sight. Students, move away from sight. Maintain silence. Do not open the door. Adults, recover students from the hallways if possible. Lock the classroom door. Turn out the lights. Move.
Champion Charm of the Week, Addison Knocker. Please welcome the charms as they perform to The Horse. Charms are under the direction of Ashton Kidd. Charms managers are Wilton Clements, Dan Chavarria, Annalise Rennie, Maribel Romero, and Isabella Shiles. Now taking the field is the award-winning Boerne champion Charger Band. The band is under the direction of Jason Johnson and assisted by Matt Bell, Tibbin Tristan, Daniel DeSalas, Chelsea Martinez, and Madeline Pappas. Charger Band appreciates the incredible support from BISD Coordinator of Fine Arts, Mr. Ken Peach, Champion High School Principal, Natalie Benke, Chief Administrative Officer, Dr. John O'Hare, BISD Superintendent, Dr. Kristen Pratt. Special thanks to our sponsors, Ansera GMC, Synergy, Jersey Mike's Planning, Security Service, Federal Credit Union, Boerne Financial Planning, Mission Golf Cars, and Blanca Girls Realty. Thank you for supporting the best team for the state of Texas. We are champions. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Caleb DeHart, John Dudley, Lauren Anderson, and Lizzie Dell. The CHS section of the game is the clarinet section. The CHS band member of the game is junior Ben Land. The CHS band freshman of the game is Josh Sainer. The Champion Charger Band is excited to present this year's competitive show, That's a Stretch. This year's show includes music by Sia, Billie Eilish, Johann Brahms, Franz Liszt, Manny Maldonado, and Ben Hilton. Ladies and gentlemen, the Champion Charger Band. your support. Let's get locked for the second half and go Chargers!
Dear parents and fans,
On the court or on the field,
It gets very intense.
and at the end of the game, we remain humble in victory and gracious in defeat.
We need you to help us in respecting sportsmanship in competition.
please do not engage in disrespectful conduct.
Including verbal abuse to opponents, officials, and coaches. Whether in social media or in the stands, please remember the value and purpose of educational-based athletics.
On behalf of Boerne ISD Athletics,
we ask everyone to assist us in benching bad behavior
and support the Texas Way campaign that promotes good sportsmanship.
Your behavior has an impact.
eyes and ears of students are watching and learning from you.
Thank you for supporting Boerne ISD Athletics.
Hey friends, I want to tell you about the Empowered Partner Program. It's a special program where local businesses and organizations promise to help us if we ever feel unsafe or need support. If you're in a tough spot, you can look for places with an Empowered Partner sticker on their door or window. It's great to know there are always safe places where we can go and get the help we need. Remember, you are not alone. There's always someone ready to support you in our community.
Every day, we come to school to learn, grow, and have fun. But safety is always our top priority. Whether it's bullying, mental health, suicide, or dangerous behavior, if you see something, say something. Sometimes we might notice something unusual or concerning. It's important to
The Chargers off with a reverse, and Nick Henry could not go too far before being run out of bounds. And so the Matadors will start the second half at their own 35. 52-37 is our score at the half. Sam Kamen alongside Kerry Barbosa, and plenty of offense. This could have been a full game score. Instead, we had it just be a halftime score.
Yeah.
12 touchdowns. What type of adjustments are you making if you're these head coaches and especially defensive coordinators?
Well, that's what I want to know, because I want to see what they do. Apparently not much right now.
First down give to Ian Moreno goes for 11, and that moves the chains. You look at what the Matadors did in that first half. They scored 6 touchdowns, added a field goal, missed one of the extra points, which gives them 37 points in that first half. Only stopped once, a 4-and-out, having it turn over on downs. Deep shot to Nick Henry. He got the foot down. Nice pitch and catch between Daly and Henry continues to be his go-to target.
Yeah, look at the speed by Henry. He's just flying down. It's just a fly route down the sideline. Makes a great adjustment on the ball. Gets that 1 foot in and first down. That's just tough with that kind of speed to guard him.
Down at the 26. So first and 10 just outside the red zone. Ian Moreno's got a crease to the end zone, and he is in. 3-play drive, 65-yard touchdown drive for the Matadors, and 26-yard touchdown run, the first touchdown run of the game for the Matadors.
Yeah, and you know, Charger defensive coordinator Alan Ford saying, this is not what we talked about, guys, at halftime. Trying to slow them down. And that's going to be the big key, is who can slow the other down.
They're going to go for 2 here. And that one's juggled through the hands of one Matador into the hands of another. Lade Seidenberger could not come up with it. Instead, Nick Henry falls into it and completes the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he was just kind of Johnny on the spot, just go for 2 here, and there's a touchdown run down that right side. Couple of nice moves. Gets a good block by Henry. Makes a nice block to get him into the end zone.
So what a response coming out of the half by Seguin. They go for 2, and Henry, who has 2 touchdown receptions already, comes up with the 2-point conversion after they had missed an extra point attempt on their second touchdown drive. So it's back to a 1-score game between Seguin and Boerne Champion. And last year had a lot of points, 52 points in the entire game for Champion, and a 52-19 win a year ago. Chargers were up 42-7 at halftime, outscoring the Matadors 28-0 in that first 12 minutes. Just a fair catch there for Middleton. Tonight has been the same offensively for Champion. Just replaced a couple key players. Jordan Ballin had 4 touchdown passes, a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown last year. You just add the new quarterback, Julian Navarrete, into this ball game, and in that first half he had 4 passing touchdowns. They have not missed a beat offensively. See what they can do here on their first offensive drive. Play action pass for Navarrete. He is rushed, and he is dropped for a sack. 2 Matadors in on the play. The first one to him was number 91, Kyle Medrano.
Well, somebody's hurt. Might be Navarrete. He's getting up slow.
And that is not a good sign for Boerne Champion. And we'll take a quick break as they attend to Navarrete. 10:51 left in the third quarter. 52-45 game at Boerne ISD Stadium.
He's not moving, man.
10:51 left in the third quarter. 52-45 is our score. Seguin scored on their first possession in 3 plays, and Garland Whitehead, the backup quarterback, warming up as Julian Navarrete was injured on that last play, was sacked, and is able to get to his feet and will be slowly walking off the field. The sophomore has been spectacular this season, especially here at home. 4 touchdowns versus Laredo United South in his first start as a high school quarterback. Had 2 more versus Medina Valley. Came in today with 8 total touchdowns, 7 coming through the air, and in that first half had 4, but now it'll turn over to Garland Whitehead, a guy that was in a close quarterback battle with Navarrete.
Yeah, the thing about Garland, you got to feel comfortable about. He's been playing. He had the touchdown. He's in there. He plays on defense. He returns punts. So it's not like he's coming into the game cold. He's been on several Wildcat-type plays, so he's comfortable in there right now.
He's going to throw on the first play, and that one is dropped. Was right at his intended target. William Burgess hit him right in the numbers. He got a little extra shove after the play. And Coach Ellis is going to have a couple words with our line judge about. But it'll be 3rd and 20 after the 10-yard sack on first down.
Yeah, and I don't know if it matters, but quarterbacks throw the ball differently, the way the spiral comes in. I don't know if that was why the ball wasn't caught, but sometimes it takes a little bit of an adjustment to get used to a quarterback's throw.
One throws with his left, one throws with his right. Garland is going to pull it down to run. A stiff arm one and could not get out of it. The tackle by number 40, Gavin Gill, their leading tackler, able to come up with a big stop.
Well, there's a stop by one of the defenses here. There haven't been very many, and that's one of them. I think that's the first one that Chargers haven't scored on. If you count that one punt, but
so punting for the second time tonight is Carter Thompson. It hit one of the gunners for Seguin on the first punt. This one is fielded in a fair catch by Nick Henry, and Seguin will take over at their own 33-yard line. A chance to tie this ball game right back up.
Yeah, and going for two, they missed that extra point in that first half, and then you wonder, okay, are they going to chase it at some point? They didn't, and then they get it right there, and they get to within 8, and they said, well, let's go for it, get it to within 7 or 9, and then make it to 7.
Daly gives it to Moreno, bounces it right side. He's got first down yardage and more, and then slung out of bounds by William Toller, a guy that has rushed over 400 yards the last 2 weeks. Was 4 yards away from a 300-yard rushing performance from Brazoswood. Continues to be explosive right by Corey Daly, who's got 6 passing touchdowns in that first half. Gets more directions from his sideline. They're going to give it to Moreno again, and he is slung down right by midfield. They're going to mark him down on the Chargers side of midfield.
Good play calling right now by the Matadors. Just kind of mixing it up well, just run and pass. Kind of have Charger defense a little bit off balance.
Fake the speed option and then just throwing it away was Daly. Lives to fight another play. Now 3rd and 6 for Seguin. Right at midfield.
Yeah, good job by Joshua Serber getting back in there, making Daly just kind of get rid of it, waste it down right there.
Chargers fans making some noise for their defense. Twins to either side. Moreno to the right of Daly. Back to pass. Surveying. Finds Nick Henry. Breaks out of one tackle. Stays in bounds. And is tackled at the Charger 37-yard line. Pick up a 13.
Well, just that speed is what it got him that first down. You see, he catches it. He just turns, gets down the sideline away from that defender right there. Just that little extra steps gets him that first down.
They stay in the deuce formation. Moreno to the right of Daly. Give right up the middle for Moreno. He's got plenty of green grass inside the 20, inside the 10. Untouched for the touchdown. Ian Moreno, his second rushing touchdown in this second half. And they're an extra point away from tying this ball game.
Yeah, watch him use the referee as a shield right here. He gets right near him. He kind of uses him as a blocker, and he gets into the end zone. Hey, it worked.
Not even the referee touched him on that play. A 37-yard rushing touchdown for Moreno. Gabe Hernandez. The PAT is up and good. We have a new ball game here at Boerne ISD Stadium, all tied at 52. 8:49 left in the third quarter. You are watching Texas High School football on the Charter Sports Network.
What a game.
52 all here at Boerne ISD Stadium. That one goes through the hands of Michael Middleton. Picked up by Dempsey, and he is dropped inside the 5. He gave up a lot of ground trying to reverse the field, and Dempsey is dropped inside the 5, and they're going to start at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, just a rough play that time by the Chargers, just not able to field it cleanly. And you like the effort, just trying to reverse field and make something happen, but went back so far that back to the 3.
And Garland Whitehead is going to stay in at quarterback. Julian Navarrete getting some medical attention on their sideline. Chargers trying to find some answers defensively on the offensive end to give. Brady Smith able to get past the 5 to the 6. Gain of 3 on first down.
Well, I see Julian on the trainer's table ahead of us. Doesn't have a shoe on, so doubtful he's coming back.
Second down, play action, rolling to his right is Garland, and that one's just a little bit low. Again, looking for William Burgess, cannot find the connection there. 0 for 2 to start his game as a throwing quarterback. Ran for a touchdown earlier in this game to make it 14-7.
I tell you what, this is a big play right here. If Seguin can hold him and force him to punt, the punter's going to be standing in the back of the end zone, and they're going to have a short field, or theoretically have a short field.
3rd and 7.
Blitz.
Whitehead is blitzed. Off his spot, he tucks it down to run. Tries to bounce it outside, tackled right at the marker. If they give him the 13, it should be a first down, but they're signaling 4th down.
Wow. So where does the knee go down? Let's see, right there. The ball comes out.
Just a little short of that
just shy
13,
of the,
so it's a good spot. Whitehead is the up back, so definitely have to watch out. Carter Thompson in the punt formation. He will send it away. Good spiraling punt fielded at the Charger 49 and dropped is Henry. Good kick coverage by William Toller. No yards on the return, but Seguin has the ball in champion territory and looking for their first lead of the game.
Well, that's 2 3-and-outs by the Charger offense. That injury to Navarrete has kind of really affected what they've been able to do so far. That one, 4th and 1, wondered if he'd go for it, but you're so deep in your own end that of the field. But that was a great tackle because Henry had that ball, and if he gets any kind of daylight, he's gone.
Henry motions to the wide side of the field. Daly steps up into the pocket. He's got nowhere to go, and he is dropped. Big sack for the Charger defense. Joshua Serber on the tackle, amongst others.
Yeah, and they did a good job that time of keeping Daly in a box. He was trying to take it upfield, it looked like, and everyone stayed home and just gave him nowhere to run.
Loss of 4. Back in Seguin territory. Second down give. And he gets right back to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 4 there for number 5, Devin Hall. So 3rd and 10 now for the Matadors.
Well, if you can knock them back or stop it, give them something to think about at 4th and 10. I don't know if you go for it. You might just because of where the ball's spotted, but let's see.
Twins to either side. Moreno in the backfield. Daly flush to his left. The throw is a short hop to Avila. And the Chargers defense holds strong.
Well, and it's such a long way to go. I don't know if you go for it. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're bringing out the punter, but that was a good job by the champion defense that time. They stunned it on the front and flushed him from the pocket daily, and had to throw on that run, and that time because he's running as he's throwing, not able to get everything behind it, and throws it short. One hops it to the receiver.
First time to punt is Lade Seidenberger. Lands at the 15, continues to hop inside the 10, down at about the 5-yard line. It hit a Matador at the 8, so that's where they will set the ball for Champion to start their drive. They've started at the 3-yard line and now the 8-yard line the last 2 times. And I see number 2 in the huddle, which is a very good sign for Champion fans, as Julian Navarrete is going to run back out and take snaps from behind the center.
I guess he got retaped. That's why he had the shoe off. He had the sock off.
He's going to step out of the pocket, throw on the run, completed pass outside the 20, slung out of bounds at the 21-yard line, finds his man Brogan Dempsey.
Yeah, and he looked pretty good on that one. He wasn't limping in any way. Makes a nice throw. Dempsey with a catch, and boy, Navarrete impact right away.
RPO goes to the far side, finds his man Brady Lampkin. The wide side of the field, near side to us, but there's a flag at the 30-yard line. Calling ineligible man downfield on that RPO game, so.
Yeah, that's the downside to it, because you don't know if the guy RPO run pass option, you don't know if he's going to run it or pass it. You think he's going to run, you start going downfield to block. And he ends up throwing it. Well, if you're downfield, it's a penalty, and that's what happened there.
So back him up 5 yards. 1st and 15 from the 17. Another RPO. Quick wide receiver screen, and dropped is Dempsey. Great tackle outside by Caleb Aguilar.
He's getting up a little slow, Dempsey is, but I think he's okay. Well, don't look now, but, the last 2 possessions by the Chargers, Seguin's forced punts. This is a big play. I know it's only 2nd down, but they got a long way to go.
Lost 3 more on that screen pass, so 2nd and 18 from their own 14. He's late blitzed, and he goes down. Big sack for number 44, Rylan Rubio.
Well, Navarrete, you see, he's going to step up, and then he just needs to keep running. He's trying to look. He's looking downfield, doesn't feel that pressure from behind, and takes a sack there.
3rd and 22. They've got to get to the 32-yard line. 2 wide receivers to either side. They show pressure. Blitz off the edge. Dempsey cannot come up with the screen pass, was led a little too far by Navarrete. And the 3rd straight punt by Champion.
Well, that first half we were asking, what's a punt? And now they've punted 3 times. And Navarrete, he made the right read on that. They were blitzing. There was a 7-man in front, and he knew they were going to come at it, so he knew he had to get rid of it quick. He does, just not able to find the receiver. So Seguin defense has kind of buckled down here this 3rd quarter.
Max protect punt now by the Chargers. Total leather by Thompson. Fielding it at the 45 is Nick Henry. A lot of juke moves. He's going to stay on this near sideline and get out shy of the 30. A 13-yard return from Nick Henry. And great starting field position for Seguin.
Yeah,
the Champion 32.
This whole quarter, really, you talked about the Champion drive starts at the 3, then they hold Seguin punts, but then they start at the 8. They have a couple negative plays, and so Seguin's kind of winning the field position battle in this quarter here.
So 1st and 10 from the Champion 32. Twins to either side, give to Moreno. He's going to run to the right, and he has stood up right at the 22, then falls to the 21. That'll move the chains, gain of 11.
Yeah, Moreno, he stays up, but he took a couple licks there at the end. Watch him, he stays up. See right there, boom, boom. He got hit twice on the way down.
First hit by Garland Whitehead. They're at safety. Moreno moves from the right to the left of Daly. Twins to either side still. Back to throw. Quick hitch to Burns. And he is slung down at the 11-yard line. That'll move the chains. Gain of 10. Daly has distributed the wealth evenly. Moreno bouncing around in the backfield, able to get to the 10, gain of 1. Jacob Burns and Nick Henry have been the main targets for Corey Daly today.
I thought that was a good play right there by Joshua Zerber. He doesn't make the tackle, but he gets in the hole. Looked like the running back was going to try to hit that hole. He stepped right in it, and it kind of forced the running back to kind of dance around a little bit, slowed him down, only got a yard.
2nd and 9, play action, rolling to the right, able to dump it off to Seidenberger, and he's in for the second time. Touchdown pass number 7 for Corey Daly today, and they have their first lead on the road here at Boerne ISD Stadium.
Well, it's been a pretty good quarter, and just buying time, rolling out of the pocket. Seidenberger's wide open at the 10. He just heads for the corner there, and this game has definitely shifted. The momentum has shifted. This is the 3rd touchdown of the quarter for the Matadors.
PAT attempt is up and good. Seguin with the first lead of the night on the road, 59-52, 2:59 left in the 3rd quarter. Back for more in a few moments.
Hey, I got another one for you. And just look at the hole in this line. You could drive a truck right through there. I mean, the refrigerator William Perry could get a first down there. But you know who's going to get their number called for this one? Yeah, that's right, Dr. Ferris. He's like a ligating linebacker. Boom, just like that. And that's why Ferris Orthodontics is going to get the MVP for this one.
59-52 lead for Seguin, their first lead of the game. Down as many as 15 at a point. Getting some room on the return and then falling at the 35 on his own feet was William Burgess, but there was a penalty flag on the return, so the Chargers might be going in reverse a little bit more.
Burgess trying to cut back, just slipped, but yeah, it may not have mattered because of this flag here. But I tell you, that was a hold. No, personal foul.
Blindside block.
Okay.
So that's a 15-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal. Because it was at the 30-yard line. So the last 3 possessions, the starting field position for Boerne Champion has been their own 3, their own 8, and now their own 15-yard line.
Yeah, and that last Seguin drive, they go 4 plays, 32 yards. The big key is they only had to go 32 yards because of that.
Julian Navarrete gives to Brady Smith. Maybe a gain of 1. 3 straight punts this half for the Chargers. 2 3-and-outs. And then they picked up 1 first down before punting. Deep shot on the corner route, and he found his man, William Burgess, going up the ladder and pulling down a big-time catch.
Yeah, great catch by Burgess. And the reason he makes the catch is he's aggressive. He goes to the ball. Watch him go up and get it. He doesn't wait for it to come down to him. He goes up to meet the ball.
Caleb Aguilar there on the coverage. Quick out route. And out of bounds is Brady Lampkin.
Well, that was a big play, just that last play, just because it got them out from deep on their own end. They were sitting on the end, near the end of their end zone several series and several plays. This time it gets them a little bit of breathing room out of near midfield.
Got to the 49, gain of 7 on that last pitch and catch. Nowhere for Navarrete to go. Trying to make some magic happen, and he does! What a find there for Navarrete, getting it to Brogan Dempsey. And check your horses. This one might be coming back.
Yeah, it may come back, but just nice throw over the shoulder. Just a perfect throw, really. On the run. That was an impressive throw by Navarrete.
So they called for a holding. Looked like it was David Sanchez, the senior offensive lineman in the game. He's there at left tackle.
Well, I tell you, Navarrete, he does not look like he's had an injury. I mean, he looks pretty good.
RPO. He's looking for Dempsey again, and he just overthrew him. Trying to go right back to the well was Navarrete. On the coverage was Marcus Troy running with Dempsey. He'll come off as Champion now faces 3rd and 13.
Yeah, that was a line drive throw downfield. That's tough on a receiver. It's got to be a perfect throw if you're going to line drive it. If you float it, you give your receiver a chance to adjust to it a little bit.
They need the Seguin 48, able to maneuver 1, maneuver 2, spins out of another tackle. He's got the first down. What an athletic play there by Julian Navarrete.
Yeah, just a great play. He steps up. Looks like he bumps into his own man. He slips a couple tackles, spins. That spin move is what got him the first down, basically. Great run by Navarrete.
Broke 4 tackles and picked up a much-needed first down. On first down, he throws the quick out route to Burgess. Gets to the 40-yard line. Another gain of 7 with that completion. Twins to either side.
I think you see a run
Smith
here.
to the right of Navarrete. They give it to Smith. Stays on his feet after hurdling a man. Bounced off of one Matador and then slung down by Eisen Cepeda. So they don't give him forward progress because he continued to run. It's actually going to be a loss of 1 on that run from Smith. So 3rd and 4. They need the 37. Back to pass. Steps up into the pocket. He's tucked down to run, and then he is tackled awkwardly. Hunter Micha met him at the 40.
Yeah, he kind of got his legs caught up underneath him, but he's kind of limping off, but he seems to be okay. But they're going to let Garland Whitehead handle this one.
4th and 3. RPO with Davis. He tries to bounce it all the way outside. Stiffs arm a couple more, and then he gets the first down. And a flag comes in late as Whitehead was hit out of bounds by Gavin Gill. So tack on 15 more. Big pickup by Garland Whitehead. And then an unnecessary hit by Gavin Gill. Another look here.
Yeah, and see, he just goes to the outside, just trying to get to the edge and turn upfield. Nice move right there, a little stutter step, and he buys enough space and gets the first down. He was just trying to get to the corner. No Seguin player beat him to the corner, and he just turned it upfield after they didn't set the edge.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 after the penalty at the 19-yard line. Trips to the left. Corner out. Touchdown! Julian Navarrete finds Zachary Lopez for the second time tonight. And they're an extra point away from tying this game at 59.
That was a great throw there. Navarrete, he's throwing it to the corner, and the defender comes in, but he comes over a little too late. And great adjustment on that route by Lopez to make that catch.
Had a 50-yard touchdown in the first quarter. This time a 19-yard touchdown for Zachary Lopez. The extra point's up and good. 12 ticks left in the third quarter. We've got a good ball game here at Boerne ISD Stadium, all tied at 59.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
59-59, Seguin and Boerne champion in an old-fashioned shootout here at Boerne ISD Stadium. The first touchdown for champion here in the second half after 3 straight punts. Julian Navarrete able to throw his 5th touchdown pass of the evening, his second to Zachary Lopez. Faking the reverse are the Matadors on the kickoff return, and Aiden Avila ends up drawing quite the commotion shy of the 30-yard line, as that will end the third quarter. 12 minutes to go here in the home district opener for Boerne champion, looking to even their district record at 1-1. Seguin trying to move 2-0 before the bye week in district play. We'll find out who wins this matchup after these messages.
Hey, I got another one for you. And just look at the hole in this line. You could drive a truck right through there. I mean, the refrigerator William Perry could get a first down there. But you know who's going to get their number called for this one? Yeah, that's right, Dr. Ferris. He's like a ligating linebacker. Boom, just like that. And that's why Ferris Orthodontics is going to get the MVP for this one.
$12 minutes to go left in this District 13 5A Division I matchup between Seguin and Boerne champion. The Matadors won a thriller last week versus Victoria East 37-30. Boerne champion dropped their first district game against Smithson Valley 42-10. And a good start here in the fourth quarter. No gain on that one. Ian Moreno wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's the first time they've really stuffed him in the box, or, very short gain in a while. But
Carter Thompson in on the tackle. Make it a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Quick screen with Avila, and he is dragged down by number 90, Parker Davis. If Davis doesn't get him, he's off to the races.
Yeah, I thought he got a good spot. But it does move the chain, so first down.
So 1st and 10 now from their own 38. Twins to each side. Moreno to the right of Daly. Quick slant, and whistles blow before the completed pass to Burns.
It's going to be on Seguin. Well, 59-59. The defenses, they've adjusted a little. There was some punts there. There was 4 punts. It wasn't there in the third, something like that.
Yeah,
it was
3.
4. 3 by one side and 1 by the other. But so there was some adjustments, but the way the game's going, just seems like last team that has the ball might win it.
Very tight district. all around the block. We'll get you some of those scores later. Being flushed out of the pocket. And a nice hit on the pressure from Ethan Jensen, a late blitzer. Daly trying to buy as much time as possible and then throws it away. 2nd and 15. A look around the district, though. New Braunfels and Victoria East, 23-21 winners were the Unicorns, so Victoria East falls to 0-2. Piper and Smithson Valley also in an old-fashioned shootout, 39-36 lead for the Warriors with 1:37 to go. Nice stop there on 2nd and 15. No gain there for Moreno. So it'll bring up 3rd and 15 from their own 33-yard line.
Yep, this would be a good stop by the Chargers if they can come up with this. And I think what's made it so hard for the defenses tonight is that the offenses are so balanced. They mix up the pass and the run really well. You don't know what to expect. Now, this is obviously a passing down, but let's see how it gets defended.
Single coverage with Nick Henry at the bottom of your screen. Daly looking that way, is going to throw it up to him. Contact, and here come the flags. Cash Hill was drawn with man-to-man coverage with one of the fastest kids in the greater San Antonio area.
Yeah,
4.4 top-end speed.
I would argue that it wasn't catchable, but Seguin would argue back. It's not catchable because the guy's being held. So, but with his speed, with his closing speed, he might have caught up to it. Who knows? But the big thing is it's going to extend the drive. It's going to be a first down.
It negates the big play, but it's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. So 1st and 10 for the Matadors at their own 48. Twins to either side, trying to set up the middle screen with Henry. He's got it. He's going to switch fields, trying to point out blocks as he high steps out of bounds right at the marker.
Yeah, he did a great job. He moved the ball from the right side to the left side, and then with that right hand, he pointed and said, all right, you got him, you got him. I know NFL is a long way for that young man if he ever has the opportunity, but he reminds me of Tyreek Hill from the Dolphins. Just that quick feet, just such quick feet.
Very, very good comparison there. 5'9", 165, 4'4", 40. A give on first down, nothing doing. A loss on the play for Devin Hall. Had nowhere to go. Tried to run that trap play, and the Chargers burst through the middle for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, last few run plays have been pretty tough for the Matadors, so Champion's done a good job of kind of sealing up some of that run they were getting gashed down on earlier up the middle.
2nd and 13 after a loss of 3. Twins to either side. Hall out of the game. Moreno in the backfield. Quick out route, and Burns is slung down. William Toller has continued to make open field tackles for the Chargers.
Great tackle by Tolar there. It's one-on-one, and if he misses it, it's going to be a little bit of a pretty good gain, but good open field tackle.
Only a gain of 4 for Jacob Burns. Champion fans on their feet, trying to encourage their defense. Trips to the short side of the field. Daly flushed out to his left, finds a man for the first down. Aiden Avila able to find a soft spot of the zone right on their sideline, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, and he does a good job of extending plays with his feet. He just rolls to the pocket, and the thing I admire about Daly is he hangs in that pocket a long time, and he knows he's going to probably take a hit, and he's taking a lot of hits, but he stays in there. Makes nice throws.
Moreno to the left of Daly. Trips to the wide side of the field now. 10 on the play clock as he looks to the sideline. Claps his hands, wants to throw the quick slant to the one-on-one with Avila and threw it behind him. On the coverage was Brooks Warwick. 8:29 to go. 2nd and 10 from the Champion 29. This is a Seguin offense that averages 404 total yards per game, and even 202 on the ground and through the air. Here's the RPO, and again Warwick with the deflection. Met Avila right at the point of contact. Great play in the secondary.
Yeah, he just times it perfect. Just gets in there, makes contact with the body, separates the man from the ball, doesn't let him catch it. Just great timing.
3rd and 10. Chargers looking for a stop. 2 wide receivers to each side. Moreno to the right of Daly. Daly pointing out pressure. They rush 6. Looking to the end zone with Henry. The hat trick for Nick Henry. His 3rd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season total here tonight. And Seguin back on top.
Well, and he's looking his way the whole time. And whenever he's needed a big play on that big 3rd down earlier, he went to Henry, drew the flag. And that time Henry was lined up on the outside on the right, and he was looking his way the whole time. He never looked to the left side.
Gabe Hernandez, PAT's up and good, has only missed once today, but he's good on that one, and it makes it a 7-point game. 8:20 to go, 66-59 lead for the Matadors on the road.
Better service, faster results. Let Toyota Boerne be your next pick for service. We're family owned and operated. And with express maintenance at our state-of-the-art service center, you'll be in and out in a flash. Right now, get 50% off your next oil
touchdown
change
drive.
and complimentary loaner cars and rentals. Plus, service from our Toyota certified technicians is a recipe for success. Don't wait. Experience Vic's Pick for yourself. If you want the job done right, schedule your next service at Toyota Boerne.
A long extended drive for Seguin puts the Matadors back on top, 66-59. The 3rd connection of a touchdown between Daly and Nick Henry. It's the 8th touchdown pass for Corey Daly today. Came in with 10 touchdown passes on the season. 3 of them to Nick Henry. He's doubled up Henry's season total, is almost doubled up himself. Bobbling the return was Burgess, is still on his feet, and he's all the way to the 40. What a way to gain, 10, 15 yards on that return.
Yeah, and he didn't panic. He picks it up. There's 1 miss, 2 misses. Gets some blocks there. Just kind of changing direction. That's at least 4 players that have hit him, and just keeps going, stays on his feet. Finally brought down at about the 39.
So 1st and 10 from the 39. Julian Navarrete in the shotgun. Motions out. Brady Smith. He's going to try and pass it, and he is able to complete it. The Matadors were ready for it, but Lampkin able to work his way back to the ball off the throw of Brady Smith.
Yeah, that's a lateral. And you see him hesitate. Lampkin comes back, and the defender doesn't move as quickly with him, and he makes the catch. The defender just kind of stayed back off him.
1st down into Seguin territory. Now running it, and close to the 1st down is Zachary Garcia. A gain of 9 all the way to the 40.
Well, Chargers have time. There's still a lot of time in this ball game. 7.5 to go. Don't have to be in a big hurry.
Each team has all 3 timeouts. And we've seen how quickly each team can score. Looking for the deep ball to Burgess, and that one's too long.
Yeah.
Still 3rd and 1 now for Champion.
Well, these receivers are getting a workout for both sides. They're running deep routes. And
This is when we really wish our statistician Tony Kamen was really here.
Yeah, Navarrete, I don't know what he did. If he aggravated, but he's kind of got a pretty good limp out there right now.
Giving out direction, though, fighting through the pain. Twins to the wide side of the field. They're going to look over to the sideline. 4-3, and they're going to spend a timeout here.
Got to burn it.
With 7:15. A big spot. Worth the timeout.
Yeah, I think it's good timeout, like you said. It's worth it because you don't want to take a penalty. You're 3rd and 1. You don't want to have to be 3rd and 6. And then maybe it buys a little bit more time for Navarrete to kind of work out whatever's bothering him right now.
So again, like we said, 5A Division I District 13 is filled with a lot of good, tough talent. The top 2 guys going at it at Piper High School, with Piper leading Smithson Valley 39-36. That's what some would say is an upset, with the state runner-ups from a year ago in 5A. Smithson Valley taking on a Piper team that just moved up to Division I, but was state quarterfinalist that lost to Alamo Heights a year ago. So they look like the real deal. We mentioned New Braunfels edging out Victoria East. This one, a close ball game between Seguin and Boerne Champion, and Wagner putting a thumping on MacArthur, 55-3 final. 3rd and 1, tried to go for it all to Dempsey, and unable to complete the pass, but 4th and 1 now from the Seguin 40. Navarrete comes out. Garland Whitehead comes in.
They knew they were going for it. That's why they took a shot downfield. Because if that didn't work, they're going to bring in Whitehead here.
Speed option look. They're going to pitch it to Garcia. He's got the edge and the first down. We've seen them go power there, and this time they go with the speed option look.
Yeah, he just pitches it, slows down, makes a nice pitch, and that's all you're trying to do is just you just need 1 yard. End up getting about 3 or 4, but big thing is move the chains.
Fresh set of downs from the Seguin 36. 7:03 left in this ball game. A give up the middle, and he is hit. Garcia upended by number 40, Gavin Gill. A guy that had 5 tackles and a fumble recovery last week in a win versus Victoria East.
Well, you talk about this district. Champion dropped their opener last week, and Coach Ellis said they cannot afford to go to 0-2 with who they have left on the schedule. They really need to win this game, he said.
Going for a deep shot is Navarrete, and this one's through the breadbasket of Brogan Dempsey. They've connected twice today, just could not right there, and Brogan Dempsey also a little gimpy.
Yeah, that was basically a perfect throw right there, just not able to reel it in. Laid it up pretty well. That was a great throw by Navarrete.
Dempsey had the step on Ezekiel De La O. Just could not reel it in. So now it's 3rd and 5 from the Seguin 31. Getting extra signals. 10 on the play clock. 5 on the play clock. Back to pass. First guy's not there. He escapes the pocket. Now he's going to run for it. He's got blockers in front. Inside the 20. Down at the 16-yard line. Julian Navarrete uses his legs to move the chains.
Yeah, see him. Here comes the pressure. He's going to get outside the pocket here, and once he gets away from the number 90, then he sees I got some open space. And right here, I would just like to tell him, hey, just slide. Go down because you're battling injury. You don't need to take any more hits right now.
Halfway through the 4th quarter, 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 16. Garcia behind in the pistol. He gets the give, goes left side, and hit hard after a gain of 2 or 3.
Yeah,
He'll come out. Brady Smith back in the ball game.
Took a pretty good pop there, Garcia did, but he fell forward, so it got a gain of, like I said, about 3 or so.
2nd and 7. Navarrete is flushed. Going to run to his left, and he's chopped down. Able to get up slowly. Good sign as Ezekiel De La O. Nice tackle there.
Yeah, and he does get up a little sleeve. He's limping a little bit right there. He's going to be sore tomorrow, I guarantee you.
Gain of 1. 3rd and 6 from the 12. Trips to the wide side of the field. Tried to roll that way, and he is dropped for a sack. Big number 91, Kyle Medrano with a huge tackle for loss. And coming out is the field goal unit.
Yeah, and I don't know if on 3rd and 6, if it's an incomplete pass, you might go for it on 4th down, but with that sack, it's 4th and 18. I don't think you go for it. I think this is the right call here.
So Bell's hit a 51-yarder already at the end of the half. This one from 41. This one hits the upright, no good. Nathan Bell bangs the upright, does not get the bounce, and the doink goes the wrong way for Boerne Champion. It stays a 66-59 game. Now 4:09 left to go for the Matadors.
Well, that was a 12-play drive. Took almost 4 minutes off the clock. 3:58 off the clock. But you would have taken those points. But, on that kick by Bell, that would have been good from 50. I mean, it was so high up the upright, but just little to the right.
A dead-on doink. Just a little bit further to the left. It might squeak in. First down run for a loss. Parker Davis able to drag down Ian Moreno.
Yeah, and that was a great stop by the Charger defense. If you come up with a good play here and maybe drop him for a loss or hold him, you might burn a timeout here just to save some time.
2nd and 12 from their own 22. They've stayed in this formation a lot. Twins to either side. Moreno to the left of Daly. Fakes it. Throws it to Burns. He loses the ball on the tackle. The Chargers are on it. A big-time turnover. Able to get on top of it was Ethan Jensen. A huge fumble recovery by Boerne Champion.
Well, we talked about the defense is stepping up. Here's the place, a nice throw. The receiver's going to slip a tackle right here. It's got some room, and then number 42 looks like he comes in and strips it. Roman Flugents.
What a forced fumble there by Roman Flugents. And hopping on top of it was Ethan Jensen. First down, quick screen to Burgess. He's able in the clear. He's in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Champion. An extra point away from another tie ball game.
Well, if you're Champion, you're probably kind of glad that Nathan Bell missed that field goal because, you would have still been trailing, but you get the turnover just 2 plays later, and you convert it into points. And so this is twice where the Champion has taken advantage of a Seguin miscue on the field like that.
The extra point is up and good. He continues to stay perfect in PATs. What a game we've got. Another look here at that quick screen. William Burgess just bursts through. right past Ocean Moreno.
Yeah, the defender was way back, and then he just had to slip in that little gap that was right there, that little alley between the two defenders, and he had a blocker there that gave him a little bit of space there.
Tonight has been an old-fashioned shootout between the Seguin Matadors and the Boerne champion Chargers. Some would say in basketball terms, the defense has been a little bit ole tonight.
Well, they are the Matadors, right? So
they are the Matadors. But the offense has just been that good on either side. It's been about who's going to outscore the other or who's going to get that stop. And a huge stop on that turnover forced by Boerne champion. The second turnover by Seguin. The reverse to Nick Henry. And he goes out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. 3:10 to work with for Seguin. They've got all 3 timeouts. Champion has 2 remaining.
Wow.
It's going to come down to who has the ball last, just like a good old video game. We're seeing video game type numbers tonight. 8 touchdown passes for Corey Daly. 3 of them have gone to Nick Henry. 2 touchdown runs by Ian Moreno here in the second half. Charger fans on their feet, trying to get one more stop from their defense. First down, play action. Burns goes down right where he caught it at the 46-yard line. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6 as we go under 3 minutes.
Well, that was the play they ran just a second ago where they fumbled on. This time, though, it was a different receiver lined up in that slot. It was a throw to the inside receiver. Just makes a nice catch. He does has to give up the body, though, to make it.
Trips right for Daly. Moreno to his left. He's looking for Moreno on the quick screen, and then he throws it into his bench.
Yeah, that was a screen play, like you said, just trying to wait for the back to get open. But the Chargers just brought there were so many bodies in there. They just not he pump faked it a couple times, just not able to find anybody. Made the right decision there, just threw it away.
Sideline trying to pump up the crowd. Good attendance here on homecoming night. 3rd and 6. Trips left. Looking over the middle. Wide open is Jacob Burns. One man to meet. And he cannot beat him. Garland Whitehead with a touchdown saving tackle. It'll be 1st and goal for the Matadors.
Well, Burns has been the guy. We know about Henry, but whenever he's needed a big play, he's just wide open that right there.
First I thought that was a defender that fell down. It was the referee trying to get out of the way.
Well, he said a pick earlier, so maybe he felt bad about that.
1st and goal from the 9. Going inside 2 minutes. Wildcat look with Moreno. And he's able to just get a few on that one. And now you got to be thinking about timeouts for Coach Ellis.
Yep.
He's only got 2.
Well, they got the first down with 2:26. The clock started once they set the change. It's been running, so Seguin's going to take as much time as they can because a field goal will win it for them. So they don't necessarily have to punch it in. So yeah, at some point you might have to start burning timeouts if you're the Chargers.
15 on the play clock as we go under 90 seconds in game. Daly again set up as a wide receiver. Moreno. Wildcat look, finds his hole, makes a guy miss, and he is down at the 1, inside the 1. And it looks like Coach Ellis is now trying to call a timeout with 1:14. And he'll take his second timeout. 3rd and 1. I think that ball is spotted exactly at the 1. Can't tell from our angle here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be inside the 1, yeah. Well, last week, Boerne High homecoming game had 6,100. Tonight, I just checked, we have 6,017. So 12,000 people the last 2 games at the stadium. And I tell you, both games have been very entertaining football for the fans. I know the coaches probably going crazy watching them and coaching, but
again, if you like football, the last 2 games at Boerne ISD Stadium have been your cup of tea. 52-49 game, a 66-66 game. 3rd and 1.
It's going to be
Jumbo set for the Matadors. And rushing it in is Corey Daly. Touchdown, Seguin. It is his 9th touchdown of the night, his first touchdown as a rusher this season. And it puts Seguin back up on top.
well, you saw the 3 men behind him. You knew it was going to be a tush push, and that's what it was.
Extra point up and through for Gabe Hernandez. New score with 1:10 to go, 73-66. Sam Kamen alongside Kerry Barbosa. If you like offense, you've gotten it. I hope you took your heart pills today because this has had every bit of roller coaster ride.
Yeah, and if you love defense, isn't the game for you because the teams have tried. They've made some adjustments. There's been some slowing down, but at a certain point, I said the team that has the ball last, might win it, and the Chargers are going to have this opportunity to, at least try to tie it here with a minute 10. That's a lot of time in this game. We've seen 1-play touchdowns, 3-play touchdown drives, so minute 10 is an eternity in this type of game.
We have seen a little bit more defense in the second half. 3 punts that the Matadors caused. It was 3 straight punts by the Charger offense. They were able to stop Seguin once, and then that big fumble forced set up a Burgess touchdown. That tied it at 66 before Daly ran a touchdown in. Hernandez to send it away. Back to receive is Whitehead and Dempsey. Whitehead will let it bounce. Dempsey fields it at the 5. He's got a crease up the middle and then is stopped just shy of the 25. So they will have to go 74 yards in 65 seconds. They've got 1 timeout to work with.
Well, when I was thinking about what kind of game we would have, I thought there'd be a lot of points. I didn't think there'd be 139. I don't know. I don't know anybody thought that.
And to think that we've left points out there on the board with a missed field goal that doinked off the right upright. So Julian Navarrete is going to work his way out to the field, and Seguin doesn't want to go out onto the field just yet. They'll spend a timeout and talk a little bit more defense. With 65 seconds to work with, they've got 2 timeouts remaining. Boerne champion with 1. Both teams have an off week next week, so again, it felt like must win for both of these teams that were projected at the beginning of the year to be on the outside looking in on the playoff race, especially if you're Boerne champion. You fall to 0-2, then you turn every game into you have to win that game or you're looking at no playoffs this year.
Yeah, and you're gonna, and in that case, you're gonna have to beat teams that are favored ahead of you. So, as far as the Chargers making the playoffs, this was a game they felt like they had to have on their path to the playoffs. This was one of the ones they were hoping to put in the win column, but they still got time.
Any game at home, you want to defend home turf. Here's a chance to do it, to tie the ball game up. Twins to either side. Navarrete looking down the middle. He's got his man. Middleton past midfield. Micah Middleton with a big time catch in his tight end position.
Yeah, they got time, and you see just plenty of time. Great blocking by the line, gives him time, just lays it up. Good job by Middleton holding on.
All the way to the Matador 46. Stepping up in the pocket is Navarrete. Middleton over the middle again, and that one's floated over him. Almost a pick for Aiden Avila. Falls down for an incompletion. 2nd and 10, 45 seconds left. They got to go 46 yards.
Yeah, and I thought Navarrete was going to run it. He had a little bit of space in front of him. He throws on the run, and it kind of got away from him and almost sailed into the defender's hands.
They stay with their Twins look. Brady Smith to the right of Navarrete. He looks over, gets more instructions. Now Smith moves to Navarrete's left. They're going to give it to him up the middle. He's got a crease. He's going to bounce it outside, and he's going to stay in bounds. Now he's going to get out of bounds.
Yeah, he did.
What a effort there from Brady Smith. He had to either get out of bounds or to the sticks to stop the clock.
Well, watch him just take it outside. He gets stood up. Like he's by the numbers. He's just spinning around, stays up, and he just drags the defender to the sideline.
Elliott Weaver there on the tackle. Gain of 9, 3rd and 1. Back to pass, Navarrete. He's got nowhere to go, and he's dropped. Number 90, Jared Rogers with the sack. And taking the last time out is going to be Coach Ellis.
Yep, he had Brady Smith in the backfield, a little check down route. He just was looking downfield. If he looked to Smith on that right side, there was nobody around Smith, but he was just under such pressure that not able to get off the pass. But this is basically your ball game here.
27 seconds left, 4th and 7 from the Matador 43. Rogers picked up his 3rd sack of the season. Had one versus Victoria East last week, as well as a tackle for loss and a forced fumble.
Well, if you're the Chargers, you maybe try a hard count, maybe try to get 5 of those on a penalty, see if you can draw them off. Then it's a different play on 4th and 2 versus 4th and 7.
He works out to the left hash. They're going to stack 2 wide receivers to either side. Smith to the right of Navarrete. 4th and 7. He's going to step up. He's going to try and run it himself, and he is down right at the 35. They're going to give him the first down. Trying to spike it quickly are the Chargers. And they do with 16 seconds left. They spike it from the shotgun. Don't see that very often.
Yeah, you don't.
So 2nd and 10 from the Matador 35. You've got 2, maybe 3 plays max. Got to get in the end zone. Twins to either side. Smith to the right of Navarrete. He's finding space, looking down the middle, and could not find his man. William Burgess was streaking across the middle, and he is slow to get up in the end zone. 10 seconds remain.
Yeah, these guys are exhausted. They've run a marathon out there. He's coming off the field.
And the referees are going to call timeout, official timeout, to let Burgess clear and get to his sideline.
Yeah, and
so 3rd and 10. Got to get out of bounds or to the sticks, and then quickly to the line to run one more play if you're Boerne champion.
I'll just say this. Brady Smith on that little check down route, he's been open the last couple times if they just need a quick something on that sideline.
4 down linemen. No one in the middle of the field for Seguin. 2 safeties inside the 10. A second at the 20-yard line. They rush 4 to Navarrete. looking for the corner route, and he's caught it, and incomplete pass. He could not complete the process of the catch at the 15. Brogan Dempsey had it in his hands and lost it. 4th down, last play of the game coming.
Yeah, good hit by the defender. Just he kind of separates him from the ball, and that's what jarred it loose. And this one with 3 seconds, I just gotta Hail Mary it. We've seen that happen before.
Aiden Avila able to jar the ball loose. Avila, Daly, and Seidenberger are all inside the 5 at the goal line. Navarrete, last chance. Able to get it to the end zone. A jump ball. It's up in the air and it falls. Seguin pulls off the upset. Back-to-back weeks here at Boerne ISD Stadium that the home team cannot have their homecoming victory. The Chargers drop their 2nd game in a row. They fall to 3-2 overall, 0-2 in district. And Seguin riding high, a 3-game winning streak, and now 2-0 in district play, both heading on to their bye weeks. What a game it was. 73-66. Handshakes all around between Blaine Ellis and Craig Daly and their 2 squads. Our producer even mentioned it.
Yeah, it's a basketball score.
But what a game it was.
Yeah, it was a great game. Very entertaining game. And we talked about adjustments, defense. Seguin, they adjusted enough. They held champion to 7 points in the 3rd, 7 points in the 4th. And in a high-scoring game like that was enough to slow them down, while the Seguin offense, they scored 36. They scored 5 touchdowns in the second half, 3 in the 3rd, and 2 in that 4th quarter. So, they just kept doing what they were doing. They slowed the defense. The Seguin defense slowed the Charger offense down just enough to get that win. That was a great game, very entertaining game. And, this one's going to sting for the Chargers because you're 0-2 and you're going into a break. You're going to have a long time to think about this one before you open, your next game in 2 weeks. So this is going to be a tough one for the Chargers to swallow.
Yeah, both teams on a bye week next week, and then next coming up for Boerne champion will be at New Braunfels and then back here at Boerne ISD Stadium against MacArthur. For Seguin, they're 2-0. They need it going into their next 2 games after their bye week. They got Piper at home and then Smithson Valley on the road. But kind of looking at this game, what a performance by Corey Daly. 8 touchdown passes. He came into the day with 10 on the season. He added an extra one on the ground. He found his tight end Lane Seidenberger for a touchdown twice. Nick Henry with 3 touchdown catches. And they did get 2 more rushing touchdowns on the ground from Ian Moreno. 7 touchdowns on the ground the last 3 games. On the champion side, it was another good one for Julian Navarrete. 6 passing touchdowns in this ball game. He has now have 12 passing touchdowns here at this stadium in his sophomore campaign and almost doubled his season total, coming into the day with 7 passing touchdowns. And also had a couple rushing touchdowns from Zachary Garcia and Brady Smith, and can't exclude a career-long field goal make at the end of the first half from Nathan Bell, but all in a losing effort. Final game thoughts for you, Kerry?
Well, man, that was a crazy game. That was one of the longest, highest scoring games. I want to know what the stadium record is for points scored, in a game. That's got to be up there for sure, top 5, top 10, I would think, just with that many points. 139 points. That's got to be a record or close to it, definitely top 5. And, great effort by both teams. This was a game, it would come down to the very end. And, I said that the last team that had the ball had a chance to win it, and they did. They're just not able to connect on that last play. Just didn't quite have enough time to kind of run their offense towards the end just because they were battling the clock. But great effort. I know this is going to sting for the Chargers, but you still have work to do. You can't dwell on this too much. You just got to get ready and try to win your next one.
Big thanks to our entire Wick Productions crew, my partner, Kerry Barbosa. I'm Sam Kamen saying so long from Boerne ISD Stadium. Our final score, Seguin 73, Boerne champion 66. The Matadors improved to 3-2 on the year, 2-0 in district play, and they're riding a 3-game winning streak into their bye week. Had 2 receiving touchdowns. Lopez had 2 receiving touchdowns. Dempsey had 2 receiving touchdowns.
Garcia had 2 rushing, right?
I had Garcia as 1 and then Brady Smith as another.
Oh, that's right. That's right.